Yeah, man. She didn't break your heart. She bruised your ego. Hey, y'all don't mind me. I might have to start the live over a couple times. You know, I might have to start the live over a couple times, but we'll see. I don't know what's about to happen. TikTok been really playing. So if you fuck with me, G-O-D, you will push your boy out there. Stop playing with us. They be really playing with us. They be really playing with us. Uh-huh. See? She didn't break your heart, she bruised your ego. She didn't break your heart, she bruised your ego. Uh-huh. I had this one sitting in the vaults for a little while. I was like, fuck it. It's glitchy for you. See? See? I seen that. They said, somebody just said they be mad at me. But it's somebody on this app, he be like going hard on dudes. They don't be mad at me because I go hard on them. They don't be mad at me for my tone. I already told y'all. They be mad at me because I be fucking telling the truth. The shit I be saying be sticking to these niggas. Like this shit right here. This shit right here gonna be painful. They don't like this type of shit. They gonna sit up here and punch the air. I feel good, Jay. My voice just gone, man. My voice just fucked up. She didn't break your heart. She bruised your ego. See, they tripping. The TikToks is tripping. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'll be right back. Let's see how many times I gotta restart it before they push me out. Let's see how many times. I'm gonna restart it before they really fuck with me. Cause they got a heavy weight on your boy. Men don't get their hearts broken. She didn't break your heart. She just bruised your ego, man. That's for real. What up, Shantae? What they do? We back. My fault. If need be, we just gotta you know what I mean? We just gotta restart it a few times. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just feel like the app just really be on your boy. Not in a good way. What up, Ian? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. What up, V? Thanks, Salt. Mm-hmm. We gonna see. We gonna see what happened.
Come quick. He on my panel.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
come quick. All right. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Yes, that's the cordial way of meeting somebody you never met, no? I don't respect you enough to say hi.
Uh-oh.
It's not that I don't respect you or disrespect you.
Uh-oh.
So you don't get the Hold on, I need somebody to drive real quick.
They done.
Never mind.
What up? What up, y'all?
Puff ended his live because he been trying to get at you, Mr. Lego. That sounds kind of gay. I'm confused. What dude trying to? I don't need nobody trying to get at me. I'm no dude.
Mr. Let Go, before you start in on your rant and homophobia, I'm going to ask you a series of very quick questions.
You can ask me. KDR, we don't have time. Hold on. I'm not. Actually, this is how I'm going to do it. So we're not doing all that. You can ask me one question. You're not asking me a series. No, she can't ask you any questions because this is how I'm going to actually do it. Because women are not smart, says you. I have two of my favorite men on the panel. I never said that. You said we don't read. It was a joke. I said women don't. I said nobody reads together. Nobody reads a book in unison. That's what I said. I said women don't read in unison. I joke when I say women don't read. It was a joke. But nobody reads books in unison with other people. That's what I said.
Except for me and my son.
But why would you even say something like that? That doesn't even make sense.
Who?
We have an issue with that. Like, what's good? What's going on? Which one is it?
Sir, what are you talking about? Can I finish my conversation with Lynn, please? What? I don't know who the hell you are. Can I talk to Lynn for a second, at least? I know we're on some little kitty panel, whatever the shit is, but can I finish my conversation with Lynn first, and then I can talk to the other people on the panel? Is that okay? This is actually, I invited them here because, men, they taking up for me. I need them to protect me. Why do you? Oh, so I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, look at her. He ate that shit up, y'all. You knew you would. Embrace it, though. Lynn, embrace it. That's a good thing. I'm proud of you. No, I ate your ass up on that debate. I did not need a man to protect me. You did not know what you were talking about. You needed me to protect you from yourself. That's why you left. You just ran off because you got. And that what you think? You ran off. Everybody was like, "Damn, what happened to the girl?" Like, they was liking you. Woman. But no, is that what you think? Is that why you was muting all my friends in the chat who were speaking logically? But is that what you think? I don't mute anybody. My moderators may have muted, but I don't mute anyway. I got people in there that does that for me, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody muted anybody because I don't see a reason why. Because I don't let nobody just run around blocking or muting people unless you say something crazy. But okay, so somebody first in the chat, yes, they got muted. But other than that, nobody got muted. Okay, I want to talk about how you say you're not a misogynist when it's clear that you are a misogynist and you infantilize women. I want to go back to that conversation. I don't really care about what somebody thinks of me because I don't care unless so if you think I'm a misogynist, I don't give a damn. I don't care. We can have a conversation about it, but don't think I care because why would I care? I don't care. Well, go ahead. So I'm not here to defend myself as an example. I'm just here because you invited me. Okay, so you want us to have a conversation about you and without including you? I'm just here. You invited me. I'm just like here to hang out. I'm not here to. I don't do debates. I don't do arguments. Like we were having a conversation. I ain't get mad. You ain't get mad. I don't do all that little stupid cornball debate stuff. Oh, I'm right. You're wrong. I don't give a damn. So you invited me here, just like I invited you on my show. And I'm just here. I'm not taking up for nothing because I don't care. But go ahead.
I got a quick question. I find it's okay if you don't want to talk to people. I get it. I
just wanted to finish my conversation with her. That's all. You had butted in and you just started randomly saying stuff. So now I'm cool.
Who, me?
I just wanted to finish my conversation with Lynn. I know Lynn personally, so that's all.
This is the first time I've spoken, sir. I haven't said anything. I think you're talking about Dex, the guy on top of you.
I don't know. I just see little boxes and shit, so I don't know what's
Yeah. It wasn't me.
This is new to me. I don't be on TikTok, so I don't know.
I got you. You get the general idea though. You've been in these spaces enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't know who's
Yeah, I got you. It wasn't me. I'm just saying I'm public offender. That's Dex up there. Yeah. But I was a dude. So I was a guy that I was trying to talk. We were supposed to like have like a discussion before, and it never happened. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So that was it. That's why. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted to talk to you. I mean, I don't know. I actually have. I think I did some commentary on one of your videos. I think you were talking to. Man, I can't remember her name. You're talking to. No. It wasn't Brittany. It was
Was she pretty? Lately, who was
Oh
it?
yeah, she was pretty. Yeah. She's young, like in her 20s, I think.
Well, I only talk to pretty women, so shout out
I
to
know. Yeah, I know. That's part of the misogyny.
If it was ugly, she wouldn't have been up there.
I know.
talk to pretty women.
Mr. Let Go. That's part of the misogyny. Just so I only talk to pretty women is a weird statement.
Pretty women, bro.
I got you. I ain't not. Hey,
And
look.
then the thing about it is, pretty women like either arguing or talking to me. Like ugly women don't even like. I don't know. Have you ever seen me have a conversation online with an ugly woman?
No.
That's what I'm saying. They just don't. I don't know. But yeah, I love pretty women, and apparently they love me.
So.
Lynn, do you love me? Lynn, do you love me?
Oh shit.
Lynn, you not there?
I don't know. I was just gonna ask.
No, I don't.
Wow. So you don't love me no more?
No, what the hell?
Wow.
Right,
that's
hey,
crazy.
Mia was like, yo, I think he tried to make it seem like it was something like, come on.
So you fell out of love with me?
No, sir.
We broke up? Oh, wow.
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 To say that he knows me like you making it seem, the public know me just as well
I've known
as
you for what? 4 years now. What are you talking about?
Yes.
And you
You
weren't
know
this
me
little
like he know
angry
me.
feminist back then. You was like super dope.
The feminism ruined you, man. I said the feminism ruined her.
I guess feminism did ruin me, but we can run the clips and we can see. But I feel like I've always been this person. Like I don't
know why you no longer love me. That's the thing. That kind of hurt a little bit.
This is crazy. You making it seem like it was.
What do you mean? You was a little dog back then.
Correct. Mia was 100% correct. That's funny.
Lynn, you wasn't my little dog back then. Like we was like.
What? Did you just compare me to a fucking animal? What is wrong with you?
Okay, maybe you don't get out much, or I don't know. That means a friend or a cool person. In black people talk. I know you like dog.
You said my little dog. No, sir. Now you gaslighting me. That's not the same
little
thing.
Dog is like a little homie. Like goddamn. Like you are so. That's what I'm saying. You have gotten so angry and rigid. You weren't like this back then when we was like, okay, it's okay.
No, he trying to trigger me on purpose, y'all. That's funny. That's funny.
Well, if you're easily triggerable, that means you have some issues. But I'm a coach, so I'm here for it. I can help you with your issues.
Hold on, wait. You don't think you're easily triggered, Mr. Lego?
Who, me? I don't get triggered by nothing.
You've been triggered several times on this live already.
I haven't been triggered by nobody.
You got triggered by Dex when he asked you a question. You've been.
No, I was having a conversation with Lynn, and I just said, "Can I finish my conversation with Lynn first?" Some random dude just started asking me shit.
Yeah.
Even the girl was like, "I'm gonna ask you 12 questions." I'm like, "No, ma'am, you're not gonna ask me 12 questions. You can ask me one question." That is not triggered. That is setting boundaries. Do you know what boundaries are?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
There you go. So I set boundaries to two people that were on here that jumped up and just wanted to start, saying shit. And I'm like, ma'am, sir, I'm talking to Lynn. I don't know y'all. So introduce yourself, and then we can have a conversation, just like you did.
Gotcha. Okay.
Setting boundaries. Didn't you introduce yourself?
I did, yeah.
There you go. That's how grown people supposed to operate. That's all.
Word up.
It's not being triggered.
Okay. I think I've seen you be triggered before on your lives, but I know in your lives.
You were triggered with the conversation that we were having earlier on your live.
Yeah.
Actually, it was your eyes. So I was like, damn, Lynn looking kind of cute. Because you had a little outfit on and shit. I was like, okay. So I wasn't, okay, that wasn't triggered. That was like something else, but it wasn't triggered. I don't want to say the other thing, but it wasn't triggered.
Do you see women as people? Because it seemed like you can't stop trying to hunch this woman in broad daylight. This is so weird. Like, we old as fuck. You still trying to hunch this girl? Like, leave that woman alone, man. Why you trying to hunch her?
Stop trying to hunch this woman.
You want to hunch this woman. This is weird. Look, I remember, Mr. Let Go. I remember these conversations when I was like a teenager, like early 20s, maybe. I remember talking like this to women, like, you a hound. Why you hounding her like this? It's okay.
Name us a time. What did I say that would make you think I'm trying to hunch her?
All you've been doing is talking about her looks, talking about how she used to be your dog, how feminism ruined. Like, I'm gonna drop. I'm just being honest with you. I'm about to drop because I want y'all to have y'all conversation.
Hold on, Lynn. If me and you was cool 4 years ago, I'd be like, yo, you was my dog back in 4 years ago. How was that?
No.
Would that be trying to hunt you?
Now you're lying.
I don't know, fam.
Hold on.
Hold on, Mr. Leg.
Hold on. Don't let nobody up. My Tara's fine, but don't let nobody else up.
Why are you interrupting me and this brother here?
Hold on. No. That's not how it works on TikTok.
You're talking about somebody trying to hunt somebody. What the hell's going on?
Hold on.
I can't say you looking good.
Hold on. That's not it. You called me a little dog. You said I was your little dog. You weren't saying it like I was like your friend. You were saying it like I was an animal. That's the implications behind it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Oh, he elderly. Go ahead.
But Lenny
You
also.
gotta unmute yourself.
Shisha.
He is accusing me of trying to hunt you, and you're accusing me of calling you a dog. So it seems like both y'all have interpretation issues.
Nah, I don't think one cancels out the other one. But you are trying to hunch her. If she says you can hunch her right now, you will book a flight. I ain't gonna even hold you.
I've known her for 4 years. Like I said, I never tried to holler at her.
Is that true, Lynn?
Years to holler at her. What are you talking about, sir?
You playing the friend long game, huh? Like I'm just gonna wait.
What are you talking about? Today, it was like, you're a narcissist. What are you talking about, sir? So if anybody was trying to hunch anybody, which nobody is, it would be her trying to hunch me. But she ain't even doing that.
Wait, hold on. Now Lynn trying to hunch you? This is crazy.
And we had, I don't know, some weird relationship. We had the same type of relationship, like a parasocial relationship as I have with everybody else online.
That's cool.
She was just cool like that. She was my little dog.
Got you. That little dog come. But I feel you though. It was just weird. I don't know. But I could be wrong, man. I ain't.
Why are you interpreting something that you're hearing as somebody trying to hunch somebody? Like,
I mean, it's
me, a lot of dudes don't have female friends, so they can't really see how I operate or whatever. So I can't just be mad at y'all. But I have female friends, sir.
Hold on, wait. And that's that condescension, sir. I'm married, first of all. Second of all, Lynn is my friend. I guarantee you, wait. Hold on, sir. I promise you, I'm married, yeah. I promise you that I have actual female friends that are my friends that I'm not trying to hunch, and they not trying to hunch me. You got women who you want to hunch. They not your friends. I got actual female friends because you clearly are, because nobody up here is stupid.
Of a man being a friend of a woman.
You're not her friend.
He think he's smarter. He think he's smarter. Like
that's that.
He thinks he's like more superior, and
Yeah.
Smarter than a fifth grader, but definitely not smarter than nobody on this panel. I guarantee that.
I'm
Yeah.
superior to you, Lynn, because you're a woman.
There you go. See, now you talking. Now you talking that talk. That boy off a little bit of that sauce. He a little loose. my boy got him a little bit of that juice. He loose.
But y'all are joking. You definitely think you're smarter than me because I'm a woman. That's why you don't want to talk to that
I didn't say smarter. I said superior. You could be smarter than me, and I still be superior to you. It's okay.
In what way?
First of all, he just validated what Public saying when he said he know the dynamics of men and women. So, like, let's keep that out there. Please don't interrupt me. Please don't interrupt me. Okay, I didn't interrupt you. Just let me say what I'm going to say. I know for a fact. Pause, sir. Show some respect. So I know that this remedial ass man that I saw on YouTube earlier, who couldn't put two sentences together and couldn't give a comeback to nothing that you said. I think somebody he's superior. Sorry, he's giving insecurity. Like, that's crazy that you think that. That's crazy that you feel that. You ain't afraid of nobody. You are imposture. Like, we see right through your mask, sir. It's not giving what you think is giving. Sir, who cares where I'm from? Why you gotta interrupt me? Why you gotta feel like you gotta interrupt me though? I was talking. You can respond after I'm done. Just like you was quiet. Hold up. No, it's not a problem. The problem is you talking while I'm talking. Because I'm pretty sure when Lynn was on your panel earlier she was dropping knowledge. Your ass was fucking quiet. Be quiet now while I'm talking.
Kamala is more intelligent than 80% of these dudes.
He was fragile as fuck right now. I know the fuck your dumb ass.
Kamala more intelligent than.
She's a woman.
She's more intelligent than me.
We saw it in 4K, sir. You ain't got the range.
That's for sure.
Like, the delusion is real bad, sir. Like, it's not given. But yeah, probably he did validate what you said. You don't have any real friends, and you're not superior to no fucking body. Nobody, sir.
Definitely not. Nobody on this panel.
It works, but ma'am, do you have any decorum? Would it would behoove you to just introduce yourself before you come up here just babbling about dumb shit? Like, can you just say, "Hey, my name is Baltimore Hood Rat," and then we can start talking? Can we do that?
Uh-oh.
Everybody here know who the fuck I am, okay, Mr. Remedial
know.
Mr. Remedial Man. I don't need to explain myself to you, okay? I teach children with similar knowledge to you, sir. You need to listen to the instruction that you're getting right now. You feeling yourself, who the fuck is where I'm from? Where the fuck you from? Who the fuck educated you, sir? Because you lacking it severely. Like, it's a joke. I can't believe that this man is real serious. And he had the nerve to put your lips together to say some shit about you superior to women. The curm, fuck the curm, sir. Fuck you. Like, were you serious? Who cares where I came from?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Karen. Let him talk.
Yeah, look, y'all see she from Baltimore for real? The Currum, y'all right there, she from Baltimore. So shout out to the Baltimore Hood Rat. Welcome to the panel, or whatever the hell this is. Shout out to you, Baltimore Hood Rat. Y'all like, yo, she from Baltimore for real. How he knows?
That's the best.
Hold on, Mr. Lego. We do this all day. Like, we eat men up like you for fun. Like, I'm telling you. Do this shit in our sleep. We heard every info you given. Right. No, we know about 10 of them who would actually probably be easier to have this conversation with and debate with.
But Lynn, I got a question. So you just allow random hood rats to come up here and just go off without at least introducing themselves? Because whether we're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or whatever, when somebody comes up on the stage or the panel or whatever, they introduce themselves first instead of just randomly just talking shit. Is that not what happens over here?
No, we are some random hood rats over here, so we do hood rat activities. So we come up on our friends panel and we, just act the fool.
Oh, well, I'm not really into that. So once somebody wants to talk to me, they can say whatever they want to say, but I would at least like for them to introduce themselves first. Is that okay?
Okay, so my name is Dex. So here's the thing, right? When you came in, you didn't even introduce yourself. You just say, "Hey, y'all." You didn't say your name. You didn't.
Hey, y'all, let's introduce. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing?
It's not introducing yourself because you requiring us to even say our names when you didn't even require yourself to do it, right? So now you're adding something on just because people are actually talking back to you.
Well, there's a difference.
Wait, hold up.
Lynn introduced
Let me just finish. Wait. Let me just
This is Mr. Let Go right here. So she introduced me, sir. So I understand.
So now you see you're lying, right? Now you're saying that she introduced, not you introduce yourself, but you're requiring other people to introduce themselves with their names, right? So which one was it? And you do it?
Calm down, sir. Calm down. It's about an introduction period. So when I first came, y'all were already talking about me. All right. So that's the first thing. So what you're saying just sounds stupid.
Oh,
because y'all were up here talking
I
about
definitely
me.
wasn't talking about him. I wasn't even up there.
Done.
You literally wait, hold on. You started talking in the middle of his sentence. I don't understand how the middle of your sentence can begin in the middle of someone else's sentence. Y'all easy on the y'all hold on. I'll mute whoever. Don't mute nobody. I got it. Just monitor the comments, y'all. But yeah, just go ahead, Dex. Finish your point, and then that's how it work over here.
Yeah, it's just funny to hear him make it seem like if he wants a formal introduction to talk to him. Like, you're not that important. When you even came in, you just say, hey, y'all. And some people actually just say, hey, y'all, hey, what's up, back to you, right? And that was the end of it, right? Nobody didn't ask you to say your name. Nobody didn't do all that. You now try to require someone to introduce themselves with a name. Like, dude, get off your pedestal. It is TikTok. It's not that important. You're not that important.
Hey,
so you're saying what y'all are doing on TikTok is not important?
You are not important.
I'm
very specific.
Now you're interrupting me, sir. So can you calm down? There we go. So I was being talked about on this TikTok thing. Lynn invited me up here. So when she brought me up here, she said, "Oh, here go Mr. Let Go right here." And I said, "Hey y'all, how y'all doing?" I didn't say Mr. Let Go because y'all fucking talking about me. So please
don't care about that.
Change the narrative. I was introduced, therefore, and I was still respectful. So the hood rat chick just came up here just like saying crazy shit. You came up here just saying crazy shit, and I checked y'all. But I'm not here to check nobody. I'm just here to
have a conversation
set boundaries within any environment I'm in.
That's I don't think I want to say something real quick, y'all. So, Mr. Let Go, I found the video. I found it. Just I want to listen to this real quick because I thought this was interesting. This is the video that I remember. I was like, remember I said I stitched a video of you or something like that. I found the video. I can't remember the lady's name. I'm so sorry. You know her. She's been on. Oh man, where'd it go? Oh, here it goes. Okay. Going live at about. Let's see. This was the video.
Men do not fight hard enough to be a parent in their children's lives. They don't. They do not.
Just a question. Why is it
that they have to fight?
These men have to fight. The fact that they have to fight is one thing. The fact that they're not fighting enough is another thing. But why is it that virtually every man has to fight to see their child? Do you understand that's the bigger issue versus not fighting enough?
You already know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I remember. That's what it was.
Y'all off with this one.
That was
all my 80s babies.
Crazy in that video.
You say what happened?
I had a hoodie on. She had called me, was like, "Where you at?" I was like, she was like, "Pull up." I'm like, "Damn, I can't even put no clothes on." So yeah, I was looking crazy.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. You look the same. You got a bald head, man. You got to worry about nothing. Ain't like your hairline was fucked up and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You was good. You just had on a hoodie. I honestly didn't think you looked crazy. What's her name? What's her name? Amani. That's her name. Yes. I always know her name and then forget it because I don't say it that often. But yes, Amani. I remember
another beautiful woman.
Yeah. Yeah. You trying to hunch? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm Mr. Let Go. I'm sorry, man. I just get the impression you trying to hunch all these young women. And I it is what it is. You single, so you could do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Lynn may like me, and you don't know.
You said women like you?
I said Lynn
might like me and you blowing up the spot. Like,
I know. I'm not trying to. It's just weird because I'm.
You like me and you trying to blow up the spot.
You know what? You know what? You might be right. I'm not a cock blocker. I've never been one. Right. So if that is the case, that is fine. I personally don't think she likes you though. So that's why I feel comfortable saying the stuff that I'm saying. Not in that way. I'm not saying she don't like you in any way, but not in a sexual way, personally. But I could be wrong about that. I don't even want to know. I don't care for her to answer or not.
There you go. There you go.
Be for real. Come on. Now.
I'm just Lynn. I'm just saying. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting video. You were basically making that point about women, men needing to fight for their kids and how that's such a bad thing and all that stuff. Yeah. So that's the type of time that's when I think that's like one of the first times I came across one of your videos. I was like, oh, this dude has terrible takes. And then it is, you know,
that was a terrible take.
That was an atrocious take. Yeah.
Why?
But because it's not true.
What is not true?
That like men should have to fight for their kids. Like, what else would you fight for? You should have to fight for your kids.
Why the hell do we have to fight for a child that came out of our balls? What are you talking about? It's my goddamn child. Give my child.
Well, it's not.
What make me fight for my own child? Bitch, give my child. You crazy?
Well,
no, I'm not doing all that shit.
Well, I know, because you don't really care about them babies, but like if the woman has
I don't care about the babies. I would say, give me my child. How is that me not caring?
I don't think most men. Do you have custody of your kids? Do you have kids?
My kids grown.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't want to assume anything. That's why I was like, oh.
My kids have always been. What, you crazy? I was married and everything. What are you talking about? My kids always been around. My kids.
Why did they leave you? You say you was like, why that lady leave you?
I left her.
Nice.
Why she leave you and take the kids?
I left her. Do you not hear English?
Yeah, you left her.
You say that shit. That wasn't even enthusiasm. You know you lying. You could have told us. It's cool though.
Okay.
So that lady, I mean, not that lady, the mother of your children, your ex-wife or whatever, that happened. But the take was bad because men, most men don't have to fight for their kids. You know that, right?
Let's look at it like this. Usually a guy gets a woman pregnant, they ain't together any damn way, so it's all stupid on both of their parts.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman is the automatic custodial parent.
Yeah.
So they got that.
Because it came out of her body. Mm-hmm.
The fighting comes from a lot of times the dude is already lazy, stupid, or broke.
Mm-hmm.
So
sounds like
she
the guy's
don't
fault.
believe that the guy will do a good job as a father.
Yep.
Because it was your father. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, it's still his child also. So it makes no sense for a man to have to fight for a child that is his. Give me my child, whether you trust me or not, unless I'm a drug addict or something. You're my damn child.
What if you're abusive? What if you're neglectful?
If the child was just here, how do you know he's neglectful? He ain't had a chance to neglect the damn child.
No, I'm saying, well, the scenario that you painted out
if
is
he's neglectful. That means he neglected the child already. We talk about men fighting for their children because the woman won't let them see them.
I know, but I'm saying that there is a reason why a woman doesn't want a father to see his child, and it ain't because she just don't like him. It's 99% of the time it's because the man is abusive. It's because the man is neglectful.
A lot of times women just use the dude for a baby.
So, I'm not. Hold on. Mr. Lego. Mr. Lego.
She don't want the dude to be around.
Mr. Lego. 99. You don't. No woman is trapping a man with a kid. Let's be real. Especially not the dudes especially not the average man. I do understand exactly what you're saying.
It's not trapping the man with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's having the kid. She don't want the man. She just wanted his sperm. So she's not trapping him.
Mm-hmm.
She's putting herself in a position where she now has a baby.
What do you think? What do you think is more likely to happen? A man is more likely to impregnate a woman, and potentially trap her, or a woman just wanting some sperm from a man to have a baby. Which one do you think happens more often?
single mothers wanted to be a single mother.
That's not true. Who told you that?
That's a fact.
That's not a fact. You can't just say the word fact, and it doesn't make it a fact because you said it's a fact. It'll make you have to substantiate it to make it a fact. I mean, I can substantiate my claim though. That doesn't make any sense. I can. You can't.
Not in this situation.
I can. I could. What do you? So what about? Hold on. I can. What about widows? There are statistics on this, and that's why you think you can just say it. That's not what I was saying. You said that most single mothers. That's not, sir. You just said that most single mothers. It's not.
Neither one of us can substantiate our point because that is not a statistic on who traps who.
Hold on. That's not what I'm talking about. We were into a different part of the conversation. You just said that women are not. We're not talking about trapping. You just said that most single mothers wanted to be a single mom. And I said, no, they didn't. And then you said, yes, they did. That's a fact. And I said, that's not a fact. You can't substantiate that, but I can substantiate my claim that it's not a fact. That's what I'm saying. There are numbers on that.
You substantiate, then I'll go.
Yeah. Okay. So the first group of people would be who? Widows, right? So if a woman's a widow, she chose to be a widow. Oh yeah. You didn't think about that because you never read the numbers on it. I know, because you never read the numbers on it. You just say stuff that you think. You just say stuff. You never actually studied any of this stuff. You just say it. You just say like whatever you feel like saying, and that's fine. Like that's your privilege. That's your right. I ain't hating on it. But when you talk to people that actually know, now you got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You don't know.
I do know.
I can tell how you talking. You don't know.
What don't I know? Be specific. What don't I know?
What do you know?
This is like talking to my kid. This is funny.
With your facts?
Mm-hmm.
Or what?
You said what?
Are you done with your facts? Your pseudo facts or no?
What is it? How is it a pseudo fact?
Okay. Here's my pseudo facts. All right.
Yeah, your facts are going to be pseudo facts. Don't project that onto me.
You got pseudo facts too. So
I don't though.
If a woman wanted to not be a baby mama or a single mother, she would either not get pregnant or either be married when the baby comes out.
How many people get divorced?
Can I finish?
No. What's the divorce? What's the divorce rate?
Can I answer the question?
Mr. Lego, what's the divorce rate?
Can I finish talking, sir?
Go ahead.
Please. So if you become a single mother, it's because you wanted to become a single mother.
Yeah.
All right. So that is my facts. Because at the end of the day, when I'm talking about goddamn widows, because that's a widow. That's not a single mother.
They would be considered single mothers.
That is a divorcee. We're talking about women who have never gotten married.
No, you're talking about women who have never gotten married.
You chose to be a single mother.
Yeah.
That is my facts.
That's a fact. Okay. So the majority of people, whether they're married or not, are in committed relationships when they have a child. First and foremost, you can look that up too. Secondly, hold on, Mr. Lego. Hold on. That's one thing. Number two, the divorce rate, I mean, it's pretty high. It's around 50%. The majority of people get divorced within their first 7 years. And and most people have children. So that's another fact that because you talked about, his ex used to be a single mother when he went. Those are divorcees. But okay, I'm sorry. So you are just creating your own. Hold on, Mr. Lego. So what you're doing is you are just creating your own narrative or your own meaning for the term single mothers. But you do realize that single mothers is a real term used, right? Like it's not a colloquialism. It is actually used in documents. Yeah, an unwed mother. So a divorced woman would also qualify as a single mother. She's not wed anymore. No, I promise you it's not.
We're going around in circles.
We're not going around in circles. My thought is linear. Your thoughts are in a circle because you're not making sense. You keep projecting your shit onto me. You don't know what you're talking about. My thoughts are linear. I'm making a point and to a new point and to a new point. You keep going back to your same stupid talking point. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So the point is that no woman that I won't say no woman. What was the woman that just got pregnant? That paid to get herself paid to get pregnant. The real famous pretty girl, Ebony K. Ebony K. She wants to be a single mother. That's an example of a woman wanting to be a single mother. Yep, she wants to be a single mother, but she's also a multimillionaire. But most women, I didn't. No. I didn't just prove your point. How many Ebony K. Williams are there out there? The majority of women are going to sperm banks and getting impregnated. The majority. What percentage of women are going to sperm banks and getting impregnated?
They're going to human sperm banks.
Okay, so you don't. Yeah, see, that's not the same thing.
Same thing.
It's not.
Becoming single mothers on purpose.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, men are purposefully impregnating women because you control where your sperm goes.
The man to impregnate you. It's two people that are purposely doing something. So I'm not.
So how is it the fault of the mom? You're contradicting yourself. You don't make any sense. How is it? Hold on, Mr. Let Go. How can you say in one breath that it's two people's fault, but then turn around and say, "Oh no, the mom wanted to be a single mom"? You don't make no sense.
The man can purposely nut in the girl.
Yep.
And the girl can purposely nut the man, nut in her.
Okay, let's say I agree with you. Let's say that actually makes sense. So let's say at best, I'm with you. I agree with you. So wouldn't that be both of them making that decision and not her? Think about what you're saying. Oh, now you don't care because you don't have any real, you don't make sense. You just say stuff, and then when I use the thing you said against you, you said I don't care like a child. Then why are you arguing then?
I'm not arguing.
If you don't want to argue, why are you arguing?
I made a statement, and you want to argue with me.
Because you lying. Because you lying. Because you lying.
Okay, can you stop?
Stop what?
Thank you. I made a statement, and you're arguing with my statement. And my statement was, women be wanting babies without the man. They don't give a shit about the man. That's why they won't let them see their kids.
That is a circular talking point. We already moved past that. I've already rebutted that. And you made the point, and you just said that it takes two people to have a baby. Hold on, Mr. Let Go. Listen, you made that statement 5 minutes ago, right? We already put, you gonna keep talking while I'm talking? We already pushed past it.
You want to just babble. I don't know what the hell's funny.
I get it. You drunk. I understand. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you doing?
I ain't gonna hold you. You can talk to Baltimore.
Baltimore not gonna.
Baltimore sound like she got a big booty.
Yeah, I'm out. He got it. Hey, y'all stay up. Oh, that dude's an idiot. He don't want it. He's a child. I ain't got the time for it. I ain't got the time for it. I really don't. I couldn't care less. He don't really. That dude don't really want to have a discussion. Yeah, he was up there drunk. I ain't about to talk to no drunk man about no shit like that. Even though I was cooking that nigga, all he was gonna do was be like, I was drunk. Yeah, we know. Okay. That's all good. You got it. You got it, fam. I ain't tripping. Mm-hmm. What up, y'all? We back. We back to the topic. Mr. Let Go that be talking to Princella. Yeah, that was the same one that got fried. That boy sniffed that. He sniffed his hair frying. He sniffed that little bit of hair in his nose. It was about to go. I was about to. It was coming down. I was like, let me get up on out of here. This nigga stupid. Trying to hunch all these women. Talking about I got a lot of. If you don't have any female friends, sir, I actually have women as my. I actually have a lot of female friends. Yeah. Like my real friends. Nobody's trying to hunch anybody. We talk to each other. We give each other advice. We support one another. I got a whole wife. You thirsty out here trying to hunch on people. You thirsty out here trying to hunch on a 32-year-old woman, man. Let that woman go. Let that woman live. He need to change his name to Mr. Gaslight. That shit crazy. I wanted him to crash. If I'd have stayed in there longer, he would have crashed out. But I couldn't do it. It was annoying me too much. It was annoying me too much. He didn't want to have that nigga talking about you arguing. Don't be trying to do that fucking you arguing shit. You dummy. If you don't want to argue, stop arguing. If you don't want to talk, stop talking. Drop. Like I did. I didn't want to argue no more, so I dropped. Look at that. I'm not going to be like, I don't want to argue with you and then stick around for another 2 hours. Nah, you got it. He liked the attention, though. That's why he didn't leave. He liked the attention. And he's holding out hope. He playing the long game. He one of them dudes. He one of them dudes that get put in the friend zone and wait till you get drunk around him and he try to sleep with you. That's all he waiting on. I ain't even got to tell nothing to Lynn. Lynn already know, but that's all he waiting on. He waiting to catch that girl. He waiting to catch that woman in a at a party drunk. That's all he want to do. Anytime people say I don't care in the middle of a discussion, you folded your hand, sir. Don't talk to me no more. I don't care. You just cared 2 minutes ago when you was just arguing, when you was just saying that stupid shit. Every woman that's a baby. That nigga said every woman that's a baby. What do you say? Every woman that's a single baby mother wanted to be a single baby mother. And I said, what about widows? Oh, what about widows? Oh, here he goes. They don't count. They absolutely do count, dummy. What are you talking about? What about divorcees? Oh, divorcees or divorcees. They're not. They still count as single baby mothers. They still count as single mothers. Yeah, absolutely. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So if you add up divorcees and single, if you add up divorcees and widows, those are the majority of they make up the majority of single mothers. Believe it or not, most children are born to married people in this country. Most children are born to two married people in this country, or they end up being married. I don't know. They can even get married a little later. But most children in this country live in a house with two parents at some point in time. They are not coming from two random, just randos that just been hooking up every other weekend or whatever. No, nigga, this is not a SZA song. That's not how it's happening. That is not it. What's the definition of heartbreak? When you feel like a woman betrays you and it breaks your, heart due to betrayal. Most men have never experienced heartbreak. They just experience getting their ego bruised. That's it. You got to have a heart to experience heartbreak. You got to look, here's what I'm saying to the men that don't understand too. You have to give your heart to the woman for her to break it. Right? You have to actually give in. You have to submit. Not to her necessarily like to her rule or whatever. Not in that way. You have to submit. You have to trust. You have to open up. You have to be vulnerable. Like how are you vulnerable? How are you trusting? I mean, like, how are you doing all of that? If most men don't do that. Most men will tell you, I ain't never told a woman nothing about me. I keep everything close to my like. That's what most men be saying all the time, right? How can two things be true at the same time? If most men don't practice vulnerability with their women, then how can you get your heart broken? You ain't even gave her nothing. You ain't gave her none of your heart.
I
was listening. I've been listening, but I've been listening.
Mm-hmm.
So so you saying that men don't get their hearts broken because they don't express their emotions as much as
you have to be vulnerable to get your heart broken.
You have to be vulnerable to get your heart broken.
Yeah. The only way for you to get your heart broken is for you to be vulnerable. That's the only way. You can't, there's no way. If you never cared and you never fully committed, how can she break your heart?
But do you necessarily have to express that to still be hard? Because we can still, you can agree as a man, we still have emotions at the end of the day. Just because we don't express it doesn't mean we can't be heartbroken.
I don't know that. I'm so confused by that statement. What do you mean? What do you mean? Express what?
Like you're saying, you got to be vulnerable. You have to let her know how you feel, and which I agree with. I 100% believe.
I'm not talking about you have to let her know that your heart got broken. You have to be vulnerable with her prior to getting your heart broken. You have to let her in for her to break your heart. If you never let her in, then how can she break your heart? She never had it to begin with.
So, like I said, I agree with the aspect of yes, you have to let her in, but I don't know. I'm just so confused. Because I feel like you don't necessarily have to let a person in to break your heart. I can say I'm not close to some family members, but if I found out that they were gone or something like that would break my heart. But I never opened up to them. That doesn't necessarily mean that I can't be heartbroken because of their absence.
You think a sudden death is the equivalent to a woman breaking your heart?
No, I'm saying it could be a sudden death, but it can also be them just going to another country. It could then just be leaving across state, stuff.
Why would that break your heart for a person that you weren't even close to?
Because I see you every day. I could see you every day, but you can be close to a person. I don't know.
There's not. You see how I'm saying? The shit you saying don't even make sense. So let's go back to the point. So that doesn't. I'm just saying that doesn't make sense. If you see them every day, then you're probably close to them, and then I would understand why you would feel some type of way if they moved across the country or whatever. I don't give a fuck if any of my there's one cousin I could think of that I would be like, damn, bro, you moving? That's the only one. I'll be low key crushed if my nigga left. All the rest of my cousins couldn't care less. I'm happy for him.
I'll feel you on that. Are you saying that? So are you saying just men in general they don't get their hearts broken because we're not vulnerable?
Yep. Men don't get their hearts broken, and they confuse getting their hearts broken with getting their egos bruised.
Okay, so hold on. Then this is what I want to get. Yeah, this is actually what I want to get to. So as far as a bruised ego, what would you say? Can you give me an example of a bruised ego?
If you it could be whatever she does. So pretty much, if you never gave yourself to this, if you never committed to this person, right? But then let's say that they I won't say cheat on you because I'm guessing at that point you're not together or whatever. But even I don't know, whatever. If you were being cold and distant and you were lying and you were manipulating, and then that woman cheats on you, I'm not saying that those are a 1-to-1, right? I'm not saying those things are equal, right?
Okay.
But listen to what I'm saying. You're in a relationship with a woman, and I'm describing most men how they function in relationships, by the way. So you're in a relationship with a woman. You lied to get her. You're lying to keep her. You're gaslighting her constantly. You're manipulating her constantly. Even if some of it isn't conscious, you know what I'm saying? Some of it isn't even you're really I gotta lie to her, but you're just doing it because that's what men do. We gotta manipulate women. We have to keep them there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are compelled to manipulate women, right? So you're in that scenario. That woman then cheats on you, right? That woman cannot break your heart. You never gave it to her. You were lying to her. Am I excusing her cheating? You see what I'm saying? And the reason why is because, I'm talking about physical cheating specifically, sleeping with another person, not emotional cheating, not that. Physically cheating, laying down with another person, right? If that woman physically lays down with another person, she actually puts you in harm's way potentially of diseases, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not a 1-to-1, right? It's not a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
right? Okay, but she cheats nonetheless. It's cheating. It's bad. Yep, she shouldn't have cheated. But you then can't turn around and say she broke your heart because you were lying to that woman that whole time. You were never honest with her the whole time. So she never had your heart to begin with. How do you give somebody your heart but then lie to them? That doesn't make any sense, right? How do you give somebody your heart and then abuse them? How do you give somebody your heart and manipulate them? You don't manipulate people who you give your heart to. So to me, I don't think men actually get their hearts broken. I very rarely see men actually get their hearts broken, if ever. Usually it's she cheated or she went behind my back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, she did something that, something she wasn't supposed to do. But the whole time you were lying. You were gaslighting. You were manipulating. You never gave her your heart. You were never vulnerable.
Okay. So you're saying all the lying and manipulation that revolves around the man's ego, and his ego is bruised. His ego is bruised because not justifying that the woman cheated, but his ego is bruised because the woman's cheated.
Because she still betrayed him. You know what I'm saying? She still that is a betrayal. And the thing, especially when it's physical or with another man, it's like, oh damn, you kissed him. Oh damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's that possessive thing that comes up. That ego. That, you know what I'm saying? His ego is bruised. Now he's like, oh man, like it ain't really that he's mad that she is not. It's not even that he's like, man, I'm losing her. It's she want another nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want him.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Oh damn, you suck that nigga. Oh no, in the back of the. Oh no. It's a lot of that. Just tell me before I go. Did he skeet on you? Oh, that nigga skeeted on you. Oh. Nigga be sliding down the pink wall.
I was coming here to argue, but you made sense, man. I ain't gonna lie. That actually made perfect sense the way you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing to say. I think you put that pretty good. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to like replay through my head right now. There's no other way to put it. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's tough. I know. I just be wanting men to like understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like really, because it's important because now we got to work backwards from here. Right? Let's work backwards from here. Okay. So let's get back to the point of the men not actually giving their hearts and giving their attention to the women. Right? Let's get back to that point. You know what I'm saying? Now we back there. Now do it. And maybe she won't cheat.
I got you. So I can understand men to a point to where they don't want to be vulnerable. Like I said, again, not justifying it, but I do understand the man's standpoint when they say that, because you will have a lot of women that say, hey, I want my man to be vulnerable. I want him to express how he feels. But then these are the same women that say, hey, oh, if my man isn't expressing all that, I'm viewing him like that's giving me the ick. Like
very.
Again, I'm not saying that's all women.
I know, but it's very few women though. It's not. I have heard that before. I've heard that not online. I've heard that from a woman in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I was shocked. I was like, what? Because I've never heard that before. I know tons of women. I talk to tons of women. Never heard that before. So I'm not saying it doesn't happen. There are definitely women out there who think like that. No doubt about it. They have a lot of internalized misogyny. No doubt about it. I've heard it before. No doubt about it. I've heard it before. But I will never act like she's the benchmark. She's the example. Like she's the standard. No, she's the outlier. So let's not focus on the outliers. Let's get back to the vast majority of women who do want their men to be vulnerable, who do want their men to open up, who do want their men to be intimate with them. Let's talk about those women, because that's 99% of women. So when you say you see why men don't want to be vulnerable, I call cap. Because if you flip that around, most men don't like when their woman is vulnerable with them. Most men don't even know how to accept. We don't even know how to accept when a woman is being vulnerable with us. We don't know how to process it properly. We just go, all right, bet. Like, we don't even know how to process it. We don't know how to respond. We don't know how it should manifest itself inside of us. We don't even know. We don't reciprocate it. So most men don't. But so if a woman said that, I would be like, I completely understand. Like, if you can sit here and tell me I understand why men don't want to be vulnerable, then you damn sure should understand why women don't want to be vulnerable. But yet, women are still out here being vulnerable, are they not?
Yeah, but I think that's just something that they naturally do.
No, don't blame it on nature, sir.
No, I just no. That's just my feel. Like
I know. I'm saying don't blame it on nature, though. That's a cop out. Don't blame it on nature. Let's have it. Let's really think it through. And if so what if it's natural? Men need to learn how to do it. If it's natural for women and it's not natural for men, then men need to learn how to do it. It's not an excuse either way.
No, 100%. I feel like we need to learn how to do it. But I don't know. I feel like it gets to a point to where I don't know. I feel like we do need to be a little bit more stern, not doing the I bets and stuff like that, right? But I feel like what actually makes a relationship dynamic work is when someone's a little less emotional than the other part.
Emotional in what way?
In what way? Like, as far as decision making, as far as arguments go, like you can agree, like, as men, like, when it comes to, especially like,
what do you mean by emotional? That's what I'm asking you. Like, what does that mean? That's a vague term.
Oh yeah. I'm not talking like baby wise and stuff like that. But I mean, maybe you can agree on this, maybe you don't, right? But when women, they do pay attention to a lot of the small things, especially when they're with another partner, right? So it could be like, hey, like, I done told you to, wipe the piss off the toilet seat a couple times and you didn't. But, on like the third time, then it's just like a lash out, which I'm not saying you're not justified to be angry in that regard. But I'm saying on the men aspects of things, like, we're not as quick to just burst out,
Yes, we are.
Nowhere.
Yes, we are. We're more. Wait. Okay, I do this every single time. In relationships, yeah. So who can process their emotions better, men or women?
I do feel like women process their emotions better.
Okay. Yeah, so if women can process their emotions better, than what you're describing doesn't make sense. Because men are the ones who actually lash out first. Men are the ones who gaslight, which is also a telltale sign of not being able to process your emotions. And thirdly, why the fuck is a woman telling you not to pee on the seat?
No, I'm just picking up that.
I'm not even saying this about you. I'm saying about the man. Like, why is a woman telling a man not to pee on the fucking seat? And you talking about it's the third fucking time. If she flipped the whole house over, you deserved it.
No. Listen, I got you there. Now let's. I forgot the first thing you said. You had said, what was it? What's something about? Men like lashing out and stuff. Like, yes, for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. Men like they definitely do lash out. I would argue that they're not the ones that lash out first. I would just say that the ending to them lashing out is way more severe than a woman lashing out. That's what I would argue.
Men lash out first.
I feel like a lot of women, and like I said, again, not justifying any of this stuff, but I feel like a lot of these stories that come out with the DV is, yes, the men lashed out. He's completely bad, which is true. Like, if you hit, I'm not for hitting women, but if you hit a woman, dude, like, I'm not for that. But I feel like a lot of the context around that story is, okay, the man didn't just wake up because you told him to do something he didn't want to do it, and now he's mad. Like, no, there was a build-up of things that led up to that. Again, not justifying it 100%.
So why? So wait. So how can you rational? First of all, that's not true. You don't know how abusers function, clearly. So I'm going to take it as you're not an abuser because you don't know how abusers function, because that's not how abusers function. Maybe you are and you're lying to. I don't know, but that's not how abusers function. Abusers, it's not the woman's fault. It's not a buildup of anything. Abusers are going to abuse. They are going to abuse. They're just waiting on the opportunity to do so. That's all it is.
Waiting for an opportunity to. I can agree with that too.
Yeah.
I can agree with that too.
And most abusers, most men. I'm not. Hey man. Hey. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. Most abusers know that they're going to abuse when they already know. They're just waiting on the time to abuse, and they build up the abuse. That builds up how they do it. They love bomb, they lull, you know what I mean? They get the women in, they draw her in. 2-3 years into it, boom, they move her away from her family, they isolate her, boom, they tell her to stop hanging out with her friends, boom, and then now she's cut off from the world. It's just him, her, and the child maybe, and now it's time to get jiggy with the shit. It's very calculated. It's not what you're describing. It's not like the woman is just, she's antagonizing him, and he's just like, oh, I can't take it. Like, that's not what's happening. That's not it.
And again, like I said, not justified. I read so again, I swear to God, I'm not justified. I'm just saying that there's more to the story when it comes down to it. There's more to the story when it comes down to it. And I do agree with you on the abuser aspect of things. Like, again, you have abuse. Like, I would never say like, a child's the reason why he's getting, like, absolutely not. Like, that's, I agree with you. An abuser is going to be an abuser.
The fastest and easiest way to get classified as an abuser?
How?
To defend him.
You said to defend them?
Hmm?
You think I'm defending them?
Hmm?
How would I be defending them?
Because you're rationalizing what they do. You are justifying it, but you're not justifying it, you're rationalizing it.
You said rationalizing it.
Yeah, you're not saying it's okay, but you're rationalizing it. You're acting like you're victim blaming. You're saying like, oh, the woman has been poking him, and then he explodes. Like, that's not what's happening. So you're blaming her to some extent, as if she did anything wrong in the case.
But listen, and not saying anything. Well, I mean, obviously, being the abuse in that situation is wrong. But I mean, I feel like you do have to rationalize. I mean, you can view it however you want, but like, I feel like you have to rationalize everything, even when it comes to war, like war or whatever the case may be. Like, something had to get poked, or something happened to an extent to where some other person or some other group or some other entity lashed out.
No.
And then it caused the situation to happen.
No.
Like that. Like
that's you're once again, you're acting as if it is responsive. So, like, let's take Erica Mena, right? Erica Mena and Safari, right? I think Erica Mena is reacting to the abuse that she has suffered from Safari. I'm not saying that it's okay for her to hit Safari, especially in front of them babies. Right? That's not what it is. But I do believe that she is doing this. She is acting this way because she is reacting to years of abuse from Safari. Safari is a narc of the highest order. He showed up to Nicki Minaj's concert. Like, the guy doesn't he doesn't know how to read a room. He's fucking terrible. He thinks he's the best rapper alive. Like, he is a complete narcissist, right? So she has been suffering under narcissistic abuse for years now, and now you're seeing her physically lash out at him, and now all the memes and all the she's abusive. Really? That's what we're doing here. Like, I'm not justifying what she's doing, right? But I'm rationalizing it because I feel like it's important to point the fact out that she is probably actually reacting to abuse.
So there's nothing wrong with either me or you just said it right now, because we both rationalize these type of situations.
No, because when men abuse women, the vast majority of the time, it is not because they are reacting to the abuse of a woman. That's not what they're doing. Or from a woman. That's not what's happening. They are abusing because they are abusers. Erica Mena, I don't know if she's an abuser. I'm saying prior to this scenario, I don't know if she is. I don't know if she's been plotting and planning and waiting until this moment to start abusing. Like, I don't think that's the case. I think she is reacting to being abused, though. Two different things. You can say the same thing for a man. I'm not saying it never happens. There are some men who are being abused. There are some men who are being abused and they react in a physical manner. I'm not justifying either party, the man or the woman, but I could also rationalize that to a certain extent. Damn, you been getting abused? What's she been doing to him? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like I could, okay, he's responding to that. I could, okay. Not to justify, not to say it's okay, but okay, that's okay. He's reacting. I'm not saying it doesn't happen for men the other way. It's just way fucking harder for it to happen the other way. That's all I'm saying. It's just much harder. It's not that it never happens. It definitely can happen. It just almost never happens. But when women abuse men, typically when women get physically violent with a man, they are desperate. You have to think about it from the perspective of a woman. You have to think about it from like a logical perspective. Like, why would a person, Safari is like 2 times bigger than her. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she put herself in harm's way if she didn't snap to some extent? Why would she do that?
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying at that, but like, you know, especially when you're in a relationship and maybe if you had some problems, you don't give a damn how big that person is. At least, you know, from whatever perspective.
You should.
If you're gonna take it there, you're gonna take it there.
But you shouldn't.
In dating, especially with women, they don't care how big tough you is. They know where you shit at night. They know where you sleep at night. They know where you put your head at night.
No, so that's not true.
Damn, especially if you set them off.
That's not true.
Damn, how big you are, because they know who you are inside.
That's not true, JoJo. Women do not move like that. They are not stupid. They do not have a death wish. Women do not move like that. I don't know what you're talking about. That is not how they move, brother. I promise you.
This is one thing I agree with you for the most part, but this one I gotta disagree with you on this one, because women are definitely logical. Like, I would never say women are illogical when it comes down to it, but when it comes to a power dynamic, like, hey, like, you know, why would you put yourself in this situation if you know he's bigger? If that didn't set you off, it's because they know they're not just gonna fight any random dude on the street, but if someone they know personally pissed them off, especially their man. Oh, they're gonna unleash hell for sure.
No, they're like I said, the majority of the time, women are reacting to abuse. The only time that a woman has ever like physically got aggressive with me, it was her reacting to me like disrespecting her, and I mean not like I called her out her name. It's like me like I cheated on her or something like that. You know what I mean? Or it wasn't even that exactly, but it was something that like I crossed some boundary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I crossed some boundary. I don't remember what it was. If I got a girl's number or if I DM'd a girl or she DM'd me, if I entertained. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but it was something like that for sure. And she was upset. Yeah, she was upset. Definitely. So yeah, a woman ain't that. My girlfriends, why, whatever. They don't just be like mad and like, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. Like that's not what it is. They are almost always reacting to abuse, narc abuse, some type of abuse. You cheating on them, you know what I mean? Like it's some type of abuse, and it is a buildup. It ain't, or it could even be one thing, but still, like even if she found it, that's what I've used this example a million times. But like even in a movie, when the woman like slaps the man, it's typically after he did some wild shit, right? It ain't like that motherfucker just like, you know what I'm saying? Like actually like peed on the seat or something like that, like you was talking about. It ain't that. It's like how dare you sleep with my mother? You know, like, how dare you be a hoe? We were planning a whole life together. Come to find out you're a fucking criminal. It's shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some big shit. Like damn. You know?
Yeah. I can see. I can see your point. I ain't going. I don't get it. So hold on. So I know a lot of guys when they look at this, right? They're gonna take. Sorry, me. I don't take offense into it because I understand your viewpoint on it. But when you say she bruised your ego, right? It's well, what other what other form of words would you use besides that? Like, instead of bruised, because I don't know. I feel like you can still be, man. I don't know. I feel like you can still be heartbroken, regardless of who it is. Like, you can be the most evilest person in the world, hold it in, but you can still love somebody from within and still get your heart broken by it.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think
it doesn't. They don't have access to your heart, sir. If you're holding it in and you're hiding your heart, then they don't have access to your heart. Therefore, they can't break it.
Wait, so hold on, I do have okay. So this is actually a great question. So, do you believe every express of your heart has to be within like just how you like speak or let her know how you feel rather than the actions that you take? Like, if there was a guy who didn't express how he felt, right? Like verbally, right? Didn't verbally express how he felt, but he did everything within action, right? He did things that he felt was heartfelt to his partner.
What does it matter what you feel?
Well, wait, how?
How does it? You're trying to appease another person, but you're doing things that you feel is good enough.
Well, that I would feel, or that person would feel, is, you know, like, hey, like, these are actions that I do, that this is how I express my love, right? This is how I give my heart.
No, you don't get to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, like, you want to buy them a gift, right? It's their birthday. You want to buy them a gift.
Right.
Are you going to buy what you like, or are you going to buy what they like? Like, you're actually trying to make them happy. You're going to buy what you like, or you're going to buy what they like?
No, of course. I'm going to get some info. I'm going to get what they like.
Okay. Then it's the same thought process. You want them, you want to show them that you love them, right? So you have to make them feel like you love them. I mean, like you have to make them feel like like you love them. You have to convince them of that, right? You don't get to dictate to them, this is how I convince you. That's not how it works. They tell you, this is how I, you showing up for me, you paying attention, you being attentive, you being generous, you being kind, you know what I mean? All that stuff. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, so if you do that, then yeah, like, that's fine. Like, do that. Like that, that's how you do it. That's how you show up. That's how you show up for that person. You don't get to say, though, if that person is saying, I need for you to be attentive, and then you're not attentive, and then you're like, that's how I like, and then she clocks it and is like, yeah, I need for you to like pay attention to me. And you like, this is how I show love. Like, this is how I express myself. This is how I show my love to you. Like, I know I may ignore you, but I still love you. Like, what the fuck? that don't make sense.
Yeah, no, I get you to that. I get you to that point. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I pretty much agree with you with like 90% of the things you said. Yeah. I ain't got that much. I do get your point. I do get your point when it comes to that. I just feel like there's a lot, even like I said, man and women. I feel like there's a lot of things that we need to unpack. And
who is we?
Yeah, men and women, everyone.
What do they need to unpack?
We need to unpack the trauma from the last relationships or whatever life experiences that you've all had. I feel like a lot of the reasons why people's either egos get bruised or their heart gets broken, it's just because they carry on this trauma. Like, I know you said, like, I feel like a lot of people on both sides, they set a lot of unhealthy boundaries, with each other.
Unhealthy dodgers? What?
Yeah, like unhealthy boundaries.
And boundaries.
It's all dependent on who you're talking to and who you're dealing with. But I feel like that's a lot of the reasons why a lot of people get their heart.
So you think women need to unpack the trauma that men have visited upon them?
That women need to unpack the trauma
that men caused.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm the same for men. The same for men too. Like I feel like both. Yeah, both.
What if women? What do women do to men?
What? Come on, man. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Women, they can do a lot, and it's crazy. So men will just flat out do it. Like women are very sneaky when it comes to it. It can be cheating. It can be manipulating. It can be I wouldn't say necessarily anything physically, like physically violent, right? For the majority, men are responsible for a lot of that. But women are very known, very, very, very known for being like great manipulators and sneaky cheaters. A lot of guys can agree with me on this. And listen, when I look at that men, when it comes down to it, I'm like, yeah, that happened in your past relationship, but you should unpack this. Like, man, unpack that, bro. Because listen, the next girl, she might not be like that.
Why do women need to manipulate men? For what purpose?
To keep them. Mm-hmm. Do you know girls? Oh my gosh! When I tell you, bro, the girls I dealt with, you even look another girl's way. You even glance another girl's way. Oh, that is your ass, 100%. That is your ass. So so a lot of them, they like to kind of they want to tie a dude down because they know, especially nowadays, the market is getting a little dry. The market is 100% getting dry.
Wait, hold on, wait. I gotta take you back a little bit. Getting and keeping a man is one of the easiest things to do in the world for a woman. Any woman could get a man and keep a man.
Man, you gotta ask all the homeowners I meet on a daily basis. A lot of them
are
successful. So me, I work in the home improvement industry, and a lot of the homeowners that I meet are mainly single older women. And I kid you not, they are probably some of I met some great ones, but for the most part, they're miserable. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not going to take that. I'll be honest with you. That's a very weird group of people for you to act like that's like whatever. But women can keep a man. Miserable or not, women, the vast majority of women can keep a man first and foremost. Keep a man. Secondly, the pool isn't getting drier for women. It's getting drier for men. Women are the ones checking out. Men are more desperate than ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Men have a lot of access to different things.
No, they don't.
Different countries
no, they don't. The majority of men can't do that. The majority of Americans can't afford a $500 emergency. The majority of men make in between $55,000 and $60,000 a year in this country. The majority of men are not passport bros and don't have access to be passport bros. So you're just making up stuff. Especially we talking about you, and that's the average man. That's the average man. You want to go younger? You want to go 18, 19, 22, 23, 24. They're not even making $50,000, $60,000 a year. They're making 35, 40.
Of course, we're talking about obviously the younger men. They don't have, they haven't really built up their stuff. I mean, I fall in the younger men category, but I feel like I'm doing pretty well for myself. But
you might be, but most younger men aren't. Good for you, but most younger men aren't. There's like 7 million young men that like checked out of the workforce. Like they don't even want to work. They don't go to school. They don't work. They don't do nothing.
Right. So, again, I mean, like I said, I mean, when it comes out, that's just my view on it, right? When it comes to actually,
I know, but you just make it, but Jojo, you're just making stuff up though. At this point, you're just saying like
it's not though,
but it is though, because every statistic will point to. Look, I'll play something for you. Here's what I'm saying. If what you're saying is true, then how can this also be true? Sorry, Metal Kisses says it's the game. It to abusers. It's like animals in the wild. They use deceit to lure and capture their prey, and then they do it to keep the woman too. Reach Skyler said men openly say they can sleep with women and feel nothing, yet they expect us to believe we can possibly break their hearts. 5 to drop them. They got 5 on his head. Let me go to this, go to screen, and go there.
Somebody put money on my head?
Yeah. Let me you they don't like the lies you telling. All right, so listen to this. Hold on, listen to this. How can this be true at the exact same time with what they're saying? Like men are, oh man, there's all of this, all these options out here for men. Okay.
Men who
Hold on. I haven't played it yet. Of course it wants to break. right when I do it, it want to play with my.
I got one question though. Now this is something I heard. I don't necessarily like. I got to look into it more, but off of just face value, I do kind of believe it. But they say men's value builds up when they're older, while women's value decreases when they get older. You agree with that? Or
no? Women's value never decreases. Men never have much value.
Really?
Hmm?
Seriously?
Hmm?
I don't know. So the reason why I kind of agree with it is because usually, I mean, I would see all these debates on TikTok that say, "Oh, no, you date an older guy," or if the age gap is too big, "Oh, that's disgusting," or whatever. But you will usually see a dynamic in the real world. You will usually see a dynamic where the guy is typically older. It could be from a couple years to 15, 20 years, and the guy is usually older.
Yeah, older men prey on younger women. I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm saying that men's value doesn't go up. You're just talking about money. So their net worth goes up typically. Yeah, definitely. You make
what do women truly value?
Not money.
Women, one of the things that women don't value is money. I'm not saying it's solely, but one of the things that women.
I don't think women value money. I don't think money is in the top 5. I don't think money is in the top 5. Not for most women.
I would say for the good one, and listen, I will agree with you. As far as a good woman, I 100% think good women do not value money. They value your time. They value your effort. They value how you take care of yourself. They value
your honesty. But look, so I'm going to play this. Going back to what you were saying. You saying that there's all these women out here that the pool is getting drier. Okay.
Men who get divorced, their risk of suicide skyrockets. So the question is like, why? And I think it is because of this sense of like, not being needed, not being served. Like if your kids are at home and your wife's at home and you're contributing to the family unit, I think that's much more obvious. And it's really interesting in recent surveys in the US, at least, men are now more likely than women to say that it's important to them to get married.
So what does that say about what's going on in men's heads if they're now more keen on marriage than women? What's because that's to me sounded a little bit, I know, territorial.
Well, there's a danger with that, and of course you can get into real trouble, as one of your previous guests did, by talking about enforced monogamy.
Men are out here trying to enforce monogamy. Men are trying to get rid of no fault divorces. Men are they already overturned Roe v. Wade to make women have their babies, but you're telling me at the exact same time that there's more options for men now? That's a fucking lie. It don't make no sense.
So I would say I seen something in the comments like, did your mom's value decrease? Like I said, when it comes to value decrease, I'm talking as far as the dating market goes, how men see you. Yes, they're not looking for the older women as much as they are looking for the younger woman. Everybody can literally see him.
An older woman could have any man she wants. A 45-year-old woman that's attractive can have a 30-year-old man or a 60-year-old man.
She can definitely smash him.
Like that. No, she can have him. Once again, see, you missed what I said earlier. It is easy for a woman to get a man and keep a man. Easy. You think men have control over that? That's not. No. This is how relationships work. Relationships work like this. Hold on, Jojo. Hold on, brother. Hold on. You can't get me. I haven't even told you. Relationships work like this. The number one factor in a relationship staying together, is how much is that woman willing to put up with? That's all it is. If a woman is willing to put up with a ton of abuse, that opens her her market up. She can be with any man if that's the case, right? Based on because you know what I'm saying, like most men are abusive. So, and then the more the less that she's willing to accept, the smaller her window gets. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with her looks, has nothing to do with her age, has nothing to do with any of that. Keeping her, that's all it, I promise you, that's all it is. If a woman is willing to accept a ton of abuse from men, she has her run of men. She can get with any fucking man she wants to. But if she has standards for herself and she's like, nah, I'm good, I'm walking away at the first red flag, yada, 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 that's different.
But see, and this is where I disagree with you on this, because it doesn't necessarily have to. Don't get me wrong, standards are important, but you're just talking on the women aspect of things, right? Men have things that they desire in women, and if a woman can actually keep a man, then they wouldn't be complaining about all these men that cheat and that are sleeping with other people. If you actually kept your man, he wouldn't be sleeping with all these other women.
That's not what keeping a man means, though, sir. Keeping a man doesn't mean keeping a man in your mind, right? To help you understand, you brush right over my point. If a woman wants to keep a man, she has to tolerate abuse. That's how she keeps a man.
I'm saying a lot of these women are tolerable of abuse. That's how they keep men.
Yeah, most women tolerate abuse. The vast majority of women tolerate abuse. If they didn't, they wouldn't have any men whatsoever. The vast majority of women tolerate abuse. The vast majority. Like almost every woman tolerates some form of abuse.
I get you. So you want to say the vast majority of men too as well?
Fuck no.
They're not going to experience any sort of abuse?
No. I've never experienced any abuse.
Okay.
I've never.
Even from my standpoint too. I'm like a man. Like, what? Like, you're abusing me? Like, no, that's not going to happen. But the same.
I'm not talking about physical abuse, sir. I'm not talking about physical abuse only. I'm not talking about physical abuse.
You're talking mental abuse too.
I'm talking about financial. I'm talking about reproductive abuse. I'm talking about all the forms of abuse. Yes, the vast majority of women are going to. They're going to have to suffer some form of abuse. Yeah, the vast majority.
100%. But I'm saying you I feel like you can't say that doesn't happen on the men's side.
Abuse doesn't go both ways, sir. Abuse doesn't. Hold on, Jojo. That doesn't make sense. Abuse doesn't go both ways. That's not how abuse works. For abuse to work, it has to be an imbalance of power. There has to be an imbalance. There has to be two equally yoked people can't abuse. What are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense. There isn't.
Someone can abuse someone in another area of the relationship, and someone can abuse another. Like, there has to be a full
How?
power dynamic in order to abuse someone.
How? In what way? How does it work?
Like, someone can abuse someone else mentally while the other person abuses them physically.
No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it can't. It just doesn't make sense. How does it make sense? So if the woman is being physically abused, and then that's physical and mental, by the way. If you're being physically abused, you're automatically being mentally abused. So she's being abused, right? And then you're saying that, and then she turns around and wouldn't he just abuse her more physically? Because he has the power? It doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, of course. Like I said, they're always going to combat with each other, but
that doesn't make. Hold on, wait. Say that sentence again. That sentence doesn't make sense.
They're always going to combat each other. It's always going to be back and forth. But at the end of the day,
it's not. What do you talk, sir? That doesn't make sense. If you're being abused, there's no back and forth. You're just receiving abuse. You don't abuse back. That's not even true. It wouldn't even be considered abuse. If somebody hits you and you hit them, you ain't abusing them. You're defending yourself. At best, it would be a woman defending herself, but the vast majority of the time, women who get abused aren't defending themselves. That's why they continue to, not that's why, but that, you know what I'm saying? Like if they were defending themselves, if they were able to defend themselves, then they would no longer be getting abused. Do you see what I'm saying? So it doesn't make any sense. If somebody is trying to beat you up and you fight back, right? And you defend yourself, you have stopped them from harming you. But if the woman is continuing to be abused, she's not fighting back.
Okay, gotcha. So check this out. So I want to see where your logic lies. So if the woman wants to be mentally abusive to me, but then I'm just mentally abusive back, that's me defending myself.
I guess so. Yeah. If a woman was mentally abusing you, you clocked it and was like, damn, she gaslighting me, da 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 da. And then you turn around and start gaslighting her back, then you just both of y'all were just playing fucking stupid ass games with each other at that point.
Okay, stupid. Okay, all right.
I wouldn't say you're abusing her back. I would just say you're just playing. Both of y'all are playing dumbass games now, right? There is no double abuse though. There's no double abuse, bro. It doesn't exist. Abuse only goes one way.
Abuse only goes one way. So let me ask you this. Let's say I was being mentally abusive to her,
Mm-hmm.
and then she just wanted to just lash out on me.
That would be her defending. That would be a reflex to you abusing her. Once again, she's not abusing you. She's responding to abuse.
Huh.
If black people rose up and overthrew the government tomorrow, are we now black supremacists too? Like, no, mother. We responded to 450 years of abuse.
Joe, hang on, public. Are you listening to what you just said? He just gave you this scenario that if a woman was mentally abusing him and he retaliated, you said they're just being stupid.
At that point, both of y'all, you can't abuse her back. It's not possible. In that scenario, it's not possible. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He just reversed the scenario, and you said that she's just retaliating. So why?
He said lashing out. I'm sorry, Jojo. Were you talking about physically lashing out? That's what I interpret.
No. He said,
hold on, Mello. No, he didn't. He said lashing out. So what did you mean by lashing out? I took it as physical. Was I correct?
No. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if I was mentally abusive and then she had lashed out on me, like meaning physical.
Yeah, that's what I took it as, Mello. So he's saying that if she, like Erica Mina, is reacting, I believe, to mental abuse, years of mental abuse from Safari. If she does that, I don't have a problem. I mean, I'm not saying I have a problem with it. It's wrong. Like, you shouldn't do it in front of the kids, but I understand it. Like when what's her name? When Solange bombed on Jay-Z in the elevator, we don't know what happened, but I know he deserved it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You could think it was Becky with the good hair. He could have farted in the elevator and she took it as disrespect. I don't know. Whatever it was, I know he deserved it.
And I think that's why there's a lot of disagreements with men and women when it comes to this, because when we're viewing that side, when the women is being physically, or like how you said, retaliating because of that, and we're like, okay, well, I can understand that. And then like when the man does it, it's just like, oh my gosh, why would he do that? Like, why would he even take it that far? Right? I feel like that's where a lot of the it's possible. But I feel like that's where a lot of the discorrelation comes with this conversation, because it's like we're more understanding on the women's side, but we're not as understanding with the man side of things. Where the man is like, we condemn him right off the bat.
I got you. Let me read this. Let me read this cash app. Angel said, these be the same men that be Grand Rising Insta baddies. They got 30 on Mellow Head, by the way. Because it's not the same thing. Right? It's not the same thing.
I don't know. You got all these women screaming they want to be equal, but then when the actual situation starts revealing itself, there's no equality when it comes to the reaction to these things. So that's
35 on Mellow Head.
That's my only issue. I completely listen. I'm not like, dude, I love women. Like freaking like, and
37 on Mello's Head. Wait. You're on that equal rights and lefts, right? That's what you're saying?
Man, I'm be honest with you. Yeah, with all the equality, if you hit anyone, you deserve to get hit across your face.
Do you know the difference between equity and equality?
You said equity and equality?
Yeah, equity and equality. You know the difference between the two concepts?
I don't know if you can educate me.
Yeah. Okay. So are women equal to men?
No, they're not.
They are in some ways, and in some ways they aren't, right?
Yeah. Like we both have our attributes where
they're equal to men in some ways they're superior, in some ways they're not is equal. Okay. Is one of those ways physical stature?
No.
That's not one of the ways that women aren't equal to men?
Are equal, they're not equal.
They're not equal. That's what I'm saying. In physical stature. Yeah, generally speaking, they're not. Okay. So when it comes to hitting a person, if the person that you're hitting is smaller than you, do you think that it's fair for you to beat up on a person that's smaller than you?
So this is where I would come to it. I would say, and this is me, because listen, this is coming from a guy that I don't prey on the weak. I don't do.
You don't have to say that. We don't. Jojo, I got to tell you something. I already told you a long time ago. The quickest way to be labeled an abuser is to defend abusers, first and foremost. Secondly, the second fastest way to do it would be to rationalize abuse, to justify abuse, which you have done all three. So you can scream to the top of your lungs, "I'm not an abuser. I don't do this," but I'm telling you that nobody in here now believes you at this point. We all think you are abusive. Everybody does. I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. Everybody thinks JoJo is an abuser now, right? And I'm saying, so you don't have to say anything, because that's also like weird too. Like, why do you need to say that? Don't say that stuff. Just talk.
Because based off, and the reason why I say I feel like I have to say that stuff is because the viewpoints is just automatic. The viewpoints are automatically going to assume that, hey, this mofo's an abuser. So let me get to the point real quick. Okay. I feel like regardless of the stature, based off of how hard these women nowadays are trying to be equal to men as far as every regard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, JoJo. I fucked up. I didn't tell you the difference between equality and equity.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So equality says you are thinking about equality. So if this woman hits me, I should be able to hit her, right? Because we're equal. But you already just said that men and women aren't equal. Not in everything, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So when it comes to physical violence, if the man is bigger than the woman, that means it is an unequal exchange, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, cool. So do you see why you shouldn't hit a woman even if she hits you?
No, yeah, of course.
Okay. So now you wait. Which hold on, I'm almost there. So that's equality. I mean, that's equity. That's what equity looks like. Equality looks like you hit me, I hit you no matter what. Yep, but you hit me, so we equal and I get to hit you. That's equality. Equity is I recognize that we aren't equal in this way. I'm bigger than her. I can hurt her way more than she can hurt me. Equity is I'm going to walk away. Yeah, she's wrong. Yep, I'm upset. Yep, it was disrespectful. Yep. My ego was all of that stuff. But I ain't going to lay my hands on her because I'm bigger than her and I could really, really hurt her. The thing that hurts me right now the most is my ego. She punched me in the face. I barely felt it. She hit me in the back of the head. It didn't even hurt.
So let me ask you this. Why would women fight for equality over equity? Why would a woman fight for equality instead of equity? And equity, that doesn't necessarily have to all fall under men and, women physicality, right? It can fall under a lot of
We did it, Joe. Sorry, we had to drop Mello, man. They paid to get that man up out of here. So,
they like me a little more then.
But women are fighting for equity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're fighting for equity. So maybe I'll see something in the comments.
Do you know what DEI stands for?
Hold on. Let me see. It's like some.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inclusion, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Right.
So they are fighting for equity. Yeah.
Okay. So are women okay if you hit a man? Are you okay with him returning the same favor?
Of course not. You don't have to ask them that. Of course they're not, because that's not equity.
How is that not equity? You just brought up that example.
Wow. Even when I give you the example, even when I walk you to it and walk you through it step by step, and you claim to understand it, how do you now not understand it 2 seconds later?
No. I got you. Because you said equity was the understandability of, hey, this person's smaller, this person might not be able to take it. Let me walk away from the situation. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So why are you? My question is, if you're not an abuser, why are you so vested in this idea that of hitting a woman back?
No, so it's not even the vet. It's not even the vet because when I'm like again, like when I'm and I like I said, I was all basing it off of equality. It's like, and also the reaction of the people when it comes to these situations. Because again, I still feel like I understand all your points, but I still feel like the reaction should be just as bad when a woman hits a man.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand all my points.
A man hits a woman.
I think if you understood all my points, you wouldn't say, but you would go, no, I actually 100% agree. I don't think you understand anything that I'm saying at this point.
I can understand you without agreeing with you.
I don't think you understand it. If you understood it, you wouldn't disagree because what you're saying doesn't make sense. Why would it be? Why would the reaction have to be equal when the power dynamic isn't equal? Right?
Right. So again, like I said, I don't fully agree with I guess I'm more talking about the concept.
If a kid hits you, should you hit him back?
No, of course not.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
I'll be mad as hell. I'll tell you that.
I know, but why not? But why not?
Because that is a child.
But why? But why don't you hit a child?
Man, I'll go straight to jail.
You can go straight to jail for hitting a woman, but why don't you hit a child? That's the only reason. That's the only reason you don't hit children is because you're afraid of prison.
No.
Okay, then why don't you hit a child? Why wouldn't you hit a child? Why isn't it okay for you to hit a child?
Actually, let me sit back. Let me unpack this. Reasons I wouldn't hit a child. First off, they're young. First off, they probably aren't developed. Right, they aren't fully developed, so they still are like they're not grown man status. You know, they're not. You know, they might not be able to even keep up with me in a fight. Right.
Okay. So wait. Let's stop right there because that's the most important one. So you understand that the main reason why is they're smaller than you. Am I correct?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Why can't you apply that same logic to a woman? I think the only reason why you can't apply that same logic to a woman is because you hate women.
No, literally.
And you want no. You hate women and you want to justify abusing women.
Public offender. Can you be so?
I'm 100, brother. You think I'm joking? I am 1,000% dead. I'm not playing at all. This ain't no. I'm 100% serious. Because what other logic can I come? What other conclusion can I come to?
Okay. Literally, when I told you what my personal viewpoints before, and you still called me an abuser because why would you feel the need to say that? I told you I would never do that personally. But I'm saying based off of the social concept of it, it just only makes sense. It only makes sense in the social.
How does it make sense socially? Shouldn't we react? Hold on, Jojo. Shouldn't we react once again? Shouldn't we react the same way to children hitting adults?
You said the children hitting adults?
Why not react exactly the same way if a child hits an adult? If you know what, fuck you. I'll take it. Look, I'll make it better for you.
Okay.
Is it safe to say that a 16-year-old boy is about as strong as a grown woman, if not stronger, in most cases?
You said a 16-year-old boy.
A 16-year-old boy, is he about as strong as an adult woman?
I would say if not stronger.
Right? Okay, cool. Right. But it's still wrong for you to hit a 16-year-old boy, correct?
Yeah, technically.
Technically,
and
or
the reason I say technically upon the severity, right? Like if I feel like I really need to defend myself.
Yeah, I get that. No. I'm not. So it's not a gotcha. It's not a gotcha. Because there are some 16-year-olds that are bigger and stronger than both of us, right? If LeBron James at 16 years old, 6'6", 200 pounds, 190 pounds, was trying to box us, I get you. You can't get out of it. Do what you got to do, brother. You should run, but do what you got to do, right? Defend yourself, right? I ain't gonna hold. You didn't start the fight. You didn't escalate the fight. You've done everything you can to get out of this situation. But this 16-year-old boxed you into a corner, and now you got to get down, right? Cool. I'm not gonna blame you for that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna blame you for that. Barring that situation, a normal, typical 16-year-old boy versus you, an adult man. Isn't it wrong for you to hit that 16-year-old boy?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay. Now, why can we not seem to be able to apply that same logic to women if you don't hate women, because that's the only explanation I can come to.
No, and I got you. My whole point in saying that is that the whole idea around that is dumb, right? That's my whole thing, right? Like, I don't, like, again, I told you, I don't believe in doing that, right? But I'm saying the way the women are trying to fight for these things, this is what you're going to get the reaction every time. Like, hey, equal fights, equal lets. Hey, if you punch me, hey, I'm going to punch you back. Like, it's going to happen every time.
Because men want to abuse women.
It's not that they, I don't agree that's what they want to
100%. You want to. Y'all, you dream of hitting. You are dreaming right now. You are fantasizing about hitting women right now. You are. That's all you've been doing this whole time. Why would you be talking about this? I don't want to talk about this. I'm only talking about this because you brought it up. I don't. If y'all can go check all my videos. Please tell me when I bring up in this, like the way that he's when do I bring up hitting women? Shit is weird. Like, what the fuck? I don't even think about that shit. I don't think about hitting women. These are not thoughts that cross my mind.
Okay, hold on. Can you pause real quick? Because
Yeah.
we're talking about different types of abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So don't just say I just brought up, like just hit.
But we've been stuck on physically beating women because of you. It ain't because of me.
I told you I understand you. We could have moved on.
Nah, bro.
That's exactly what happened. I told you I understand where you're coming from. I just disagree with certain aspects of it. That's it.
All right. Intently Purposeful said JoJo needs to go. She put 2 on his head.
Damn, another 2?
Another deuce. Oh, I think that's the same deuce. To Nigel said, JoJo, women don't like you because you are unbearable, and much like the old man you aspire to be, no amount of money is going to keep women around. You want to be like Mello with his loose ass teeth? Ruby Payne said, ask him to read Lundy Bancroft. Why does he do that? He ain't gonna read it. The men really need this huh?
That's crazy. Yeah, I see that slinger. Yo, you ain't gonna read it.
He ain't gonna read it. You're not interested in learning why abusers abuse.
Dude, I love it, bro. I talked to you last time. After that, after our last conversation, I actually read up on stuff. And
all right, well, that's
why I like joining your panel, because you actually teach me something.
Let's do it again then. That's exactly what. I don't even remember you coming up last time, and that's no knock on you, but I'm saying, so out of this exchange, we understand that I'm actually the one trying to help you understand. Well, it's not a debate. That's what people think we be debating up here. I never feel like it's a debate.
No, that's why I came up with, because this okay, maybe some of my standpoints a little ignorant for sure.
Very 100%. Ignorant. This is this is a wild one, JoJo. This is one I don't ever want to hear. Like, you need to unpack this one fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ruby Payne said, ask him to read Lundy Bancroft. Why does he do that? The men really need this information to understand this topic. Women too. Junger's Rules. Yeah. Junger's Rules said, can I reason with someone who refuses to learn and grow? That's facts. And Miss Chrissy Baby said, dude, with your logic, you tell someone in a wheelchair, if you want equality so bad, take the stairs. As if the person in the wheelchair don't have a physical disadvantage, yet deserve to go inside. Yeah, he talking about we all equal. He don't understand the need for ramps. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what's going on. You don't understand the need for ramps. We're all equal though.
That's okay. Hold on. That's crazy. Obviously, that's like a far.
It's not crazy. It's the same logic. You just haven't connected the dot. It's the exact same logic. I swear to God. It's not crazy based on your logic. It's the next logical leap. You just won't connect the dot. And the reason why you can't connect the dot is because you are suffering from what we like to call cognitive dissonance. And the reason you have cognitive dissonance is because of your hatred for women. It is causing the block. I promise you, sir. Your hatred of women. Hold on, JoJo. I'm trying to help you out, bro. The hatred of women. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. Your hatred of women is causing this block to where you can't see them as human beings. To where you can't promise me that. You don't know that you do or you don't. You don't know that.
So how do you do?
Because I'm basing it on what you're saying. I'm basing it on our discussion right now. Clearly you hate women because you can understand why you can't hit a child. You can understand why people in wheelchairs need ramps, but you can't understand why you shouldn't hit a woman even if she hits you.
No, yeah, 100. Like I said, I view the same way I view if I were to hit a child in a situation is the same way I view to where I would, you know, the woman is like me. I wouldn't hit a woman unless I felt like my life was.
You didn't say anything right now, by the way. You just said you didn't have anything to say. You're just trying to argue to argue. You just said I would, You're not.
I'm literally trying to tell you my points right now. Like,
okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
I wouldn't take it that far with a woman unless I felt like my life was in danger. Okay, my whole point when it comes down to this is, hey, women, if you guys are going to be fighting for, I understand what you said about the equity. Okay, but I'm saying the viewpoint on equality and what is equal. You guys probably got to define that a little bit more.
They have defined it. You just don't know. Your ignorance your ignorance is not a reflection of them. It's a reflection of your ignorance.
If you talk to most men, which I'm sure you do.
Most men are ignorant, Jojo. It's
God.
not the fault of women. It's not on women to educate you. They don't got to fucking educate you. You do the work. Educate yourself. Why are you waiting on them to educate you? If you really don't know and you...
We educate them, we tell them the same thing.
No, you don't. You don't educate women.
So we don't tell them what we're looking for. We don't tell them any of that stuff.
Women don't listen.
Panels,
women do not listen. Women do not listen to you. I promise you. They don't. I'm saying, and when I say that, what I'm saying is you're not educating them. They listen to you. They hear what you're saying. Like right now, the majority of the women in this live think you're an abuser. They're listening to you. They're listening. They think you hate women. They're listening to you. They're hearing you. But you're not teaching. It's not like they're like, oh, you're not enlightening them. You see what I'm saying? It's a different dynamic. Right? So no, women don't listen to what men want. They don't give a fuck.
Okay, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There will never be any equal ground. Because if you guys don't want to listen to what men have to say, what makes you think that men are going to listen to what
Should black people listen to racist white people?
No, those are clearly racist. Like you're bringing up these.
Should women listen to misogynistic men?
You said misogynistic men? I mean, depending on who it is, yeah.
Okay, so black people should listen to. So black people shouldn't listen to racist white people, but women should listen to misogynistic men, depending on who it is. Interesting.
No, wait, hold on. You have blocked out a little bit. No, I don't believe that anyone should listen to anybody that's far, like far. You know,
I don't care where they're at. I don't care where they're at. Should women listen to what men want? Should women listen to misogynistic men tell women what men want?
You should listen to real men, thorough men. I wouldn't say misogynistic men.
They're all real men. They're just, some are misogynistic and some aren't.
But you know what I'm saying when it comes to...
But most men are misogynistic. You're misogynistic. I'm misogynistic. Why would they listen to us?
Okay, I'm pretty sure you can give out examples for me, but what makes you misogynistic?
I don't think I have an active misogyny. I don't have active misogyny. I don't think my misogyny is active, but it's definitely subconscious. I definitely have implicit biases. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I can't even necessarily tell you I still call women girls, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I was saying it the other day in one of my videos. I was like, yeah, I think it's honestly, it's more because of my proximity to women. I'm just being like more, it's from me being comfortable, I'm saying. And I'm checking like, oh, I'm being too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm unpacking it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, don't even pick up that habit.
Calling a woman a girl, that's misogynistic?
100%. If a black man, if a white man called you boy, you wouldn't think they were being racist?
Yeah. No, of course. They're saying, especially the way they say like boy, like yeah, of course.
And I'm not calling women girls to demean them at all. It's just the fact that I'm using the word to describe women.
That doesn't make any sense. I've been called boy at coach. There was nothing misogynistic about my coach. He was like, boy, it's like, boy, come on, get off the line. That's
not 100%. It's not misogynistic. It's degrading.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, if I was to get called boy now, I guess whatever. But
yeah, you were a boy. You're talking about when you actually were a boy and they called you boy. You were a boy. You're not a boy now.
Was that the meaning at that age though?
When you were a boy? No, you were a boy. What the fuck?
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right, just to clarify, right?
You are a man now. It would be degrading for another man to call you a boy, right? We get it. And man to man, us, you know what I'm saying? It's different. Once again, it's about equity, not equality, right? So man to man, if I'm like, boy, shut the fuck up. Or no, I'm sorry, that would actually prove my point. If I was like, boy, you tripping, right? You get that, right? Like I can do the same thing with women. I'll be like, girl, come on. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. And I know 99.9% of women wouldn't take that as offensive, right? I'm not saying that they would or should. But I'm not even talking about that. I do it like to describe women in an informal way, the way that men call women the B word. And I'm not doing it intentionally, but it's like I said, I think it's more, I never did it before. That's what I'm saying. It's not something that I commonly did. To me, it's happening because of my proximity to women, because I talk to so many women so much, and women call each other that informally. And they can. That's their right to do so, right? The same way black people can call each other nigga, that's our right to do so. I'm picking up on it and I'm clocking it and I'm like, yeah, stop that. Like, let them like, that's only they can do that. See what I'm saying? So that's me, you know what I'm saying? That's me just being aware of, you know, I'm just being aware of that. I'm just clocking it like, cool. Like, it ain't a big deal. I'm recognizing it and I change it up. I'm doing it in real time. It's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. It's not a problem for me. It's not something that I can't get a hold of. It ain't like I haven't recognized it. I got it. I'm here. Right?
Okay. So you're saying as far as the words being you going into the community of women and just saying girl, you're trying to say, hey, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not
calling women girls. It's disrespectful. Okay, I don't call women bitches and hoes. I don't refer to women like that at all.
But you saying that makes me think you call women bitches and hoes.
No, it does. What?
Yeah. You see how that logic works? Like, you have to say that, but I don't have to say that, but you didn't have to say that. You see what I'm saying?
No. See how you guys don't leave the heavy lifting to me, JoJo. I'm not defending it to your sir. To make your analogy work, it would have to be a one-to-one in this particular instance. So if I was defending men calling women bitches and hoes, then, right? Or if I was defending me calling women girls, then you could say, I don't believe you. I think you actually do call women bitches and hoes. You see what I'm saying? But since that's not the case, you can't actually make that accusation.
I got you.
It doesn't make sense.
So let me ask you that: would it be demeaning to call my girl, or is it because it's our thing? Like, is that okay?
If your girl is okay with you calling her girl personally, no, call her whatever you want to call her. If she's okay with it, but calling women as a class of people, calling them girls in an informal way is very much disrespectful. Absolutely.
In an informal way. So that's why I always question, because obviously, if you're just in a workplace and you're like, hey girl, get over, then I'd turn my head and I'd be like, okay, what the heck's going on? But even in a
if you and your girls get ready to go out, she came downstairs and she was looking good, you was like, damn girl.
Hell yeah.
That's not disrespect. I don't think she would take that as a sign of, I won't say it's not disrespectful, but I don't think she would take that as a sign of disrespect. Obviously. Right. Yeah, 100%. But hold on, wait. But if you got to that bar with your homies and you was like, damn, the girls is looking good, that's disrespectful, because they're not girls, they're women.
Really? You just talking amongst the boys?
Yeah, I know. And it's the disrespect starts amongst the boys. That's where it festers the most.
But it's not they're not saying, damn, these bitches fine, or damn, these hoes fine.
What is the difference? You're one step away. You're demeaning them. You're calling them girls.
Okay. So listen, I'll be honest. The only women that I see complaining about the girl stuff is honestly on TikTok. If you go to any clubs or whatever, and you be like, hey, baby, unless they think you just flat out ugly or whatever. Calling
women baby, also disrespectful. Calling women sweetheart, calling women tootsie, calling women darling, these are not your women. You don't know these women. Why are you calling them that?
Yeah, tootsie is crazy. But
that's an old school term. I know, it's just funny. Toots, shit like that, right? Like honey. Yeah, no, don't do that. That's disrespectful. Which I never do. That's what I'm saying. I never do that. That's not even something I have to, like, I just don't do it. I've always thought it was weird.
Interesting.
I've always thought it was since a kid. It's just weird. Honey. I don't call my wife honey or darling.
But again, I feel like the norms when it comes down to it is like when men do it, it's creepy. But like especially from older men, right? But let's say like an older woman does it, or like a grandma looking woman, and she's saying, "Hey," I don't know what they do for men, but "Hey, sweetie pie," "Hey, tootsie," "Hey, da 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 da." Then, bro, women aren't having a problem with that. They're giggling, they're laughing, they're like, "Oh,
if they're being called that by an older woman, no, why would they trip off of that?
By an older woman, even somebody that's a little older, like they don't have to be grandma status, right? But like it's like, you know, like most women don't even see that as weird. They'll be in the comments.
It's not weird.
They'll say that's not. That's
woman
not
to woman is not weird.
I'm saying to boy, like let's say it's an older woman to a boy, and and off the bat she's calling it. She doesn't know this kid.
To a kid, also not weird.
A woman doing it to a man, to a young man. To a young man.
I don't want no 60-year-old woman calling me boy. I got fucking sons. Don't call me boy.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to take it as a sign of disrespect. Not to say I might not even say nothing about it, but I'm definitely gonna clock it like, I'm 42 fucking years old. I'm far from a boy.
Okay, so what if that older woman called you honey or tootsie?
Honey, an old woman calling me honey. A 60-year-old woman also not gonna take it as a sign of disrespect. Not gonna think it's creepy necessarily, but I'm also not her honey at the same time. Like, the fuck are we talking about?
No, so I'm saying as far as like you see where it's kind of like unbalanced. Like we don't necessarily.
Why do you want everything to be balanced? That's not how, brother. That's not how it works. Equity balances things out. Equality doesn't. You want equality. Equality doesn't balance it. It does. Equality doesn't balance shit. It doesn't balance anything.
So the
equity balances everything out. Equality doesn't. If you're shorter than me and I'm taller than you, and they give us and they give us 2 boxes to look over a gate. They give us 2 boxes. I'm 6 feet, you 5'5", right? The gate is you need 2 boxes to look over the gate. I don't. I can look over the gate with no boxes. Right? You need both boxes to look over the gate. They give us 2 boxes. I use a box, you use a box. That's equality. Right?
Right.
We're equal. We both have boxes, but you still can't see over the gate.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. Equity. You want balance. It's not balanced now, right? Okay, because I can see over the gate, but you can't. But we both have boxes. So here I go. I take a box. I give you my box. You got 2 boxes, but you can see over the gate and I can see over the gate. What is that?
Well, what you're saying, if both of you guys can see over to the gate?
Yes.
I don't know. That's just you guys both can see over the gate. That's just.
Oh my God, you can't be this dumb, JoJo. Sorry. I'm sorry, brother. That's equity. That's balance. That's the thing you're describing, the thing you're saying you want. That's what it is. That's the point of that analogy, so you can understand it. Like it's almost like a word problem. I just gave you a word problem, and we solved it together. And then at the end, you meandered off into some other weird, like you don't understand. You can't understand that concept. You just don't understand what equity is. You just can't understand it, right?
No, because again, it doesn't make sense. Because if you're talking about the whole hype thing versus what people can say to each other, it's like yes, there's no there's no equality. There's no equality in that. There's no whatever equity in that. Whatever it is. Who is more? If it's okay for one person to do it.
Yeah. Who is more predatory? What group of people are proven to be exponentially more predatorial than the other group? More predatory. Men. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So if men are more predatory than women are, right? And going back to the original thing where men have the physical advantage in most cases, if a man is more, if men are proven to be more predatory and more and have the physical advantage, then shouldn't we take what they say more seriously than when a woman says it?
Take what a man says more seriously than when a woman says it?
Yes, because men are known to be more predatory. So when a man calls a woman hun, he's more than likely being predatory. When a woman says it, she's just being endearing. And you want it, but you're like, no, it should be equal. Why? They haven't earned, women haven't earned that skepticism. Men have. As a group, we have earned that skepticism. So you don't treat everybody equally. That's not how it works. That's dumb. You don't treat every bug isn't the same. You treat every spider the same. You treat daddy long legs the same as you treat fucking a black widow or
regardless. I ain't trying unless I got my boot near me, I'm running away regardless. But what I'm so okay,
you have arachnophobia.
You gotta be like this across the board. You have to be like this across the board with everything. So you're saying based off of the history of whether it's a particular group of people, whether it's a gender or sex, whatever it is, if they have a history of something, then the equity should go in their favor.
I don't even. You're making this way more.
The equity shouldn't go in their favor. It should go to the person that's been disfavored. If that makes sense.
That doesn't even make sense either. They put $15 on your head. That's 17 on that boy head. Metal. I gotta read these super chats. Metal Kisses says these men are proving they're abusive, then get offended when you call them abusive. That shit is crazy. Nigel said also funny how they want to hit women back, but advocate against women cheating back. Equal rights and lefts, right? Stinky booty. That was from Nigel. Miss Chrissy Baby said again with his logic, what was the intention of 40 acres and a mule? Don't you think we didn't get reparations because of your logic? Exactly. Nigel said, when is it okay for me to abuse women, quote unquote? Jake, joke. When is it okay for us to abuse women? That's the question Jojo wants to know. Come on, bro. Do better.
Oh,
do better, fam. That's wicked work.
I'm going to be the most hated on this chat right now.
You are already. Don't worry.
On TikTok.
No, not on TikTok.
Real quick, because I heard that thing about reparations. Something like that. Well, I guess what they said based off of my logic.
Yeah.
We would or wouldn't get reparations.
Based on your logic, that's why we didn't get because black people are equal now. That's why we didn't get reparations. Right?
That's why we didn't get reparations.
That's why we didn't get reparations. That's why they're so, that's what they say. They're so against reparations. Why? Why for? Black people are equal now. There's nothing black people can't do that white people can do. There's nothing that a black man can't do that a white man can't do. There's nothing that a black woman can't do that a white man can't do. That's what they say. So why give them reparations? You just got to pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. It's a you thing now.
Wait, hold on. I read something that there was, Tim, I got my own view on reparations, but then they give us since what was it, the 1960s, 1950s, they gave us like $10 billion or $10 trillion since then.
Those are two different numbers. And what do you mean? In what way did they give it to us? In cash payments? No. In land? No.
Yeah, again, like I said, I just read somewhere. I didn't really go into detail with it. But and again, I'm not basing.
Are you talking about welfare?
Was it welfare? No, it wasn't on welfare.
That's 22 on his head. You tripping, bro. Reach Skyler said men only care about equality when it helps them avoid accountability. Drop him. That's 27 on his head.
Oh my God. Listen, guys, I am all for no. Like this abusive stuff is getting out of hand. This abusive stuff is getting out of hand.
You gotta stop saying abusive stuff.
Oh, why do you gotta stop saying abusive stuff?
Why do you have to stop? If you want them to stop saying that you're abusive, you have to stop saying abusive stuff.
It's not abusive stuff though.
You are literally talking about abusing women.
I kid you not. If I say you would have been kicked me off if I was saying some outlandish
No, I wouldn't.
About abusing women.
No, I wouldn't.
Just sucker punching them and just freaking annihilate them.
No, you don't know me, sir. I would let you stay up here and I would have the conversation with you exactly like I'm having with you right now. Why drop you? I like when men expose themselves. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I don't like gotta put words in your mouth or whatever. I like when you guys do it. I like when you say it. No Diddy. Hold on, wait. Hold on, Lux. Thank you. No Diddy. I'm sorry. God damn, bro. That was crazy. Hey, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Damn. My fault. Call me lacking. That was crazy. Hey, yo.
But man, this is all I'm saying, man.
Yeah. We did it, JoJo. We did it, JoJo. MJ went on and just she came through on piked on you niggas at the end. We did it, JoJo. Haters come back tomorrow, man. It ain't nothing, man. Hey, better men have been dropped. Don't worry about it. Wow. That was interesting. What a finale. What an interesting take that was. Interesting. Man. Hey, if Ashley, if you're in here, I got an idea. You could just put your question in the thing. You can send it through the Venmo and then put the question in the chat. Because the Venmo shit don't stay up like the Cash App shit. Just put it in the chat. Just send it and then put the question in the chat and I'll answer. I'll ask you. Reese. You said you want to ask me one thing? Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, JoJo said, get out right now. Thank you. I got to play that shit. We got to play that get out right now. Leave. Hey, that was a little bop back in the day, man. JoJo had a couple little boppers. Yep. She had a couple few little boppers. Don't trip. That leave was crucial. Leave. That was in the ad lib. That shit was vicious. I used to fuck with it. I used to fuck with that joint. That shit was cool. I liked it, man. Yeah, JoJo tight. They was on my bumper. I seen a picture of JoJo the other day. I was like, damn, that's JoJo. They was like, that's public type. I was like, no, JoJo is, I like JoJo. I always have. She always rock with her. Used to cover for auditions. That's dope. Mm-hmm. Oh, JoJo can sing. Yeah. Yeah. She can really sing. I know. She's a singer. She don't play. Yeah. Pause? What'd I do? You already caught me lacking on that pause shit. No diddy. She's still popping. She's still in the industry. Yeah. JoJo definitely fam. Extended fam, no. But she fam. Uh-huh. We'll bring her a plate from the cookout. By marriage. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We can bring her a plate. We'll bring her a plate and a tiki punch. Absolutely. In the club. We all fam. Hey, what is that from? Have y'all got to the bottom of that shit? Where is that shit from? I need to see the whole clip. Where is that from? In the club. We all fam. Oh, Broad City? Oh, yeah, I should have known. That show was funny as shit. Hey, Broad City had some moments. Them women is funny as shit. See, I just did it right there. Oh my God. Hey, they funny as shit. Both of them. They both funny. In the club, we all fam. Wait, it's an SNL skit. They said it's from Broad City, Delilah. Yeah, they some dad. They the Jewish girls from New York. They funny as shit. Mm-hmm. Are you racist? In the club, I was like, wait a minute, who the fuck? What is this? Blake Griffin, trash ass. Hey, Blake Griffin kind of funny sometimes. Yeah. Alana, I like Alana. She always been funny. I remember when she was on that show, Getting Dug with High. Y'all go back and watch that episode. She was super young. She had me laughing like a motherfucker on that shit. Getting Dug with High. That was when I seen her. I was like, who is that? She funny as hell. Yeah, In the Club is just funny. It's just funny to say. In the Club. They threw that R in there, man. They threw that R in there like a motherfucker. That shit funny, man. That was really funny. I'm about to watch that shit tonight. In the Club. Oh, I love that. That's good comedy right there. That's top-notch comedy. Your son told you it was an SNL skit. You can't trust him. See, Kerbins on Kerbins hit different. That's different. I know that accent, but nobody say club. That's what I'm saying. Wait. They might say club. Hold on. Do they say? I've never heard club, but they do be putting R's after them U's a lot. In Memphis and in Baltimore. Wait. Glorilla definitely call it the club. But I ain't never heard it. I just ain't never heard it before. I never heard it before. That R hard to the motherfucking in club. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's crazy. She say crew. Oh, it usually goes before. That's why. Yes, it goes before. Where there is no R, yes, it goes before. Yes. Mm-hmm. It doesn't go after the U. It's before. Yes. Okay. Music. Hey, man, I don't know about y'all. I like Glorilla. She cute. I like her. I like her personality. She funny as shit to me. But when she raps, she a beast. I be believing everything she say when she start rapping. I'll be like, oh, yeah. She did that shit. She say that shit with her whole chest. It's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. I said, yeah, nah, that happened. That shit happened. Whatever she say she did it. I know she did that shit. Whatever she say, I'm like, nah, she did that shit. Don't fuck with her. That's my anthem. What you talking about? I don't even got a nigga. I like that shit. Hey, you can apply that shit to your job. Replace nigga. Hey, the nigga, instead of the nigga, it's a manager. Same shit. That shit universal. I'm about to bump that Cleo Soul. I'll bump that Glorilla later. I got to get down on that Cleo Soul. I just got off of that. What's her name? What's the little white girl name that got like 19 hits this year? The little blonde white girl. The Disney, ex-Disney girl. She got the Sabrina Carpenter. I just got off of that shit. I was in a silk dress the day that we met. Hey, she was busting on that shit. I don't care what nobody say. On the night, then the rest, on the life. I like that shit. I don't know who wrote that. It sounded like a rapper wrote that shit. Come right on me. I mean camaraderie. That's a bar, nigga. Hey, that shit a bar. I like that shit. Where art thou? Why not uponeth me? See it in my mind. See it in my mind. I like that. Hey, man, she was busting on that shit. I can't get in Olivia Rodrigo. My wife like her. I don't fuck with her like that. It's 7 p.m. Friday. Taste super hard. Taste so disrespectful, though. I was like, she is not. I said, Sabrina is not a girl's girl. After I listened to Taste. I heard that shit. I put that shit on. That was like the first song on the album. I put that shit on. I was like, wait. I was like, wait a minute. This is crazy. Hold on. She tripping. Why you mad at that woman? That woman ain't did nothing to you.
Hey there, host. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, Skeet. What's good with you, man?
Not much chilling, man. This like the second prompt out of all prompts that I've seen you have.
That you agree with.
I agree with.
Mm-hmm. Y'all always say that.
Second one, man.
Why you come up to agree, nigga? Agree in the comments. Don't. Why you come up here to agree, nigga? Agree in the comments. Say I agree.
I'll box your ass in real life if you said it in my face.
No, you wouldn't.
Box your ass. But no, though, man, I be feeling like you always be coming for me, though, bro. And I never have, you know what I'm saying, the floor to like really speak about none of the things that I have came up on your panel to talk about. So yeah, it sounds like I'm a outraged or a dismantled person or a person who don't know what they're talking about or things like that. Because how you do me, that's how I feel, bro. Like how you do me, you don't give me no room to speak, bro. But every time I speak, if I was allowed to speak, I make sense. That's just like when a lady who was up there the other day that was talking about what color made purple. And I said blue and yellow, right? Now, the truth is blue and yellow is what did make purple. But if you go through the part of the art of the color, like how they got it designed, and if you replay your message, when I was up there, I say, oh no, what she want me to say is red and blue. You know what I'm saying? And I already know all of that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know what really took place. But anyway, a long story short, this is like the second prompt that your ass had that I agree with. But everything outside of this, bro, you a panderer. So when I see this prompt right here that you got, I be like, oh, he finally woke up. He understand now, you know? But I think now like more so like following you, you know what I'm saying, and things like that under your line. I feel like I see what you do. I know what you do. I ain't gonna disrespect you. You have a family. You a married man. You about, you know what I'm saying, creating wealth. So that's why I feel like you on TikTok a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a wealthy place. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. You just called me a panderer and said, hold on. I got to tell you something. You just called me a panderer and said, I'm not going to disrespect you. That's disrespect. You said you would box me in real life. I don't threaten people online. I don't talk like that. I think that shit is stupid. But I would tell you that you wouldn't say that to me in real life. That's what I'm saying. Like I just want to.
In real life, I wouldn't have told you that. Real life, I would have just socked your ass.
No, you wouldn't have though. That's what I'm saying.
I would have though, bro. Like looking at you, even not.
Cam up. Cam up right now.
I ain't got enough followers on this page.
That's an excuse. You don't want to cam up on your other page.
That's for real. If you send me a request to cam up, I bet you I couldn't even cam up because I don't have enough.
No. I know you didn't want to cam up on your other page, but I'm just saying there's no need to think that like I don't know. I've had this discussion before. I just got done talking about this earlier. You have a misinterpretation about the type of person that I am because you don't listen enough, and B, y'all don't know. You be projecting a lot. Like my nigga, I'm a whole fucking athlete. Like like I do this shit, my nigga. Like I don't be knowing who the fuck. Like I'm not no little nigga. I will like I got hint. Like you not my nigga. You not that nigga. I don't give a fuck who got. I don't care, my nigga. You got touched. Like you can't tell me shit. I was in the streets my whole life. I ain't never been touched before. Niggas was trying to touch niggas like Diddy. I never got touched though. So you can't tell me shit. I ain't never been touched before. I'll tell you that right now, nigga. Oh, them niggas touched you. Oh, them things touched you. Them things touched you, nigga. 7 times. 7 of them. Them motherfuckers touched your ass.
You trying to say while I was in my athleticism, you know what I'm saying, going through my sportsmanship, while I was indulging in sportsmanship, you know what I'm saying, athletic sports. You trying to say like somebody fondled with me in that?
No, nigga, I'm saying you got fucked up on, you know what? I don't even want to do that because I think that's fucked up. I ain't gonna go lower than you. You trying to go low. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna take Michelle Obama road on this one, right? When they go low, we go high. I don't want to do that to you, but I'm just saying though, y'all just have a misinterpretation about who I am, right? Like you like first, I think because the thing, and I know what it is.
Misinterpretation of who you is, man. I see who your feminine ass is.
That's what I'm saying, like that type of stuff. Like you think that if a like, and here's what I'm saying, this is how I know y'all niggas not really like about that shit. Because if you really like really know niggas in the hood type shit, you know what's funny? Then all the niggas that I knew that was like weird or whatever, for not all of them, but a lot of the niggas that I knew that was like weird and different and them niggas wasn't scared of nobody. They moved by themselves. They didn't need no gang of niggas. They didn't need no heat. Them niggas used to get down. I knew there was 3. No, I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you that why your perception is off. I'm telling you why your perception is wrong. So I'm saying that it also in my hood growing up, there were that I could think of. There was 2 men who identified as gay, Tim and Dadisha. And Tim and Dadisha were challenged many a times over their homosexuality. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm talking about by straight up gang members, OGs, niggas that eventually became OGs when they was BGs and TGs. And them, and I ain't gonna say who they be. I'm just gonna tell you they never lost. I never seen Tim and Dadisha lose a fight. And they never jumped nobody. They always fought separately. And them niggas never lost a fight. And then there was another dude who she ended up transitioning later on. And she had a baby and everything prior, you know what I'm saying, when she was identified as a man. And she wore purple, and you know what I'm saying, but she started getting her hair braided, and she would get braid, purple braid, all of this stuff. Also, I saw many men press her, but I didn't see many men actually beat her. She actually beat up pretty much every man that pressed her, right? So all that feminine and all of that bullshit, niggas got hands. Like, and I'm not even them. Like, that's the thing. I'm not even going that far. I'm just saying, like, that you think like, oh, I see you feminine, as if like gay people won't whoop your ass. Like, that's all I'm trying to help you understand. Like, them niggas will beat your ass too. I don't know why you think I wouldn't. I have no idea why you think I wouldn't do it. Why? And when I'm telling you that them niggas did it to everybody, I don't know why you think, because you think I'm feminine. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You think that no, sir. They were going up hard rock gang member gangbangers, nigga. Nigga, shut up, bro. Now that's how I know you just talking. You don't know. Stop lying. You ain't about to lie to me, nigga. He didn't claim he was a gang member. He was a fucking gang member. I saw him get put on. I knew. What are you talking about? He was very masculine. He just got beat up. You missing the point, Skeet. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm saying that the man was very masculine. The man that fought Tim or Dadisha, whatever, when they would fight Tim and Dadisha, they were masculine men. They presented as masculine men. They were gang. A lot of men in my hood, boys in my hood growing up, gang bang. A lot of them did. I won't say all of us did, but a lot of us did. And the dudes that I saw try to fight them were gang members. I've seen it several times. And I'm telling you without a doubt, Them niggas did not lose. Tim or Dadisha, them niggas didn't take no L's, bro. I never saw them take an L. And they never was scared. Like, they would hear about people talking shit about them and they would confront them. They'd be like, I heard you was talking shit. They'll run up on niggas in the hood like, nigga, get down, square up. They fought. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a weird, like, a thought process.
I thought you were saying it the other way, but now I actually hear what you're saying. You saying those individuals that was like that, the gang bangers was actually getting their ass whooped by those individuals and things like that in that nature of line. Me hearing you, yeah, that type of shit was going on. But what I'm getting at still with those individuals, they was feminine as hell, bro. You wasn't beating no masculine men.
Masculine men get their jaw knocked off every day, bro.
That's cap, bro.
That's not cap. Masculine men get dropped on their head every day. If anything else by another masculine man. But masculine men get masculinity, it does not make. You see, that's how I know, nigga, you don't be fighting. What does masculinity got to do with you fighting? What that got to do with your knowledge of fighting? Do you know how to fight? Do you know how to think through a fight? Have you ever actually fought before? Have you boxed? Have you done? Do you know how to plant your feet? You don't know how to fight. Y'all niggas, that's the street niggas don't ever know how to fight. They never know how to fight. There's like very few niggas in the hood that actually know how to fight. They go to a gym. I seen them niggas get put down. All the time. They almost never know how to fight. Like, I'm just being honest. They know how to fight amongst the hood. I ain't saying they don't know how to fight amongst the hood. But I've seen average boxer type dudes beat the brakes off, like dudes that just box, like not even like professionally or nothing like that. Dudes that just box in the ring, that just went to the gym and boxed consistently. And they would get down with like niggas on the street, bigger dudes. Oh, I'm gonna be all bouncing. Beat their ass, bro. Tumbleweeds and shit, just like a cartoon. You gotta know how to fight. Y'all don't know how to fight. That's why y'all just be talking about that shit. Like, I'm gonna beat you up with my masculinity. You just be talking. Like, stop talking about that shit. Stop talking about violence.
Me personally, bro. I'm born king, born gangster, born warrior. I'm beating every person on this motherfucker.
Bro, some nigga filled you up with 7 shots. You can't beat him. I'm trying to tell you, man. A nigga filled you up with 7 shots, family. What are you talking about? Like, come on, bro.
Hold on, bro. Listen, though, public.
Okay.
Just because a person unalive the fleshly body of me don't mean that they unalive me, bro.
They tried to. They didn't unalive you. Still here.
Right, that because I still exist, bro.
Yeah, you still here.
What I'm saying, yeah, I'm still exist. So just because at that moment of time, that don't mean that they winning, bro. That don't mean that they.
I ain't saying that they won. I'm just saying that you lost. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying they won, but you lost. That's for sure. You lost that exchange.
I say that I agree to an extent. I am losing in the moment, but I haven't lost. So I am losing right now because it's a time span. So I would agree with that. Yeah, I am losing right now, but I haven't lost.
All right, you think you motherfucking Lauryn Hill, huh? What up, Unique?
Hello.
Yes.
Unique.
Yeah, Unique is up here. Taylor's up here, and
I'm Taylor. This is Taylor.
oh, hey, what's going on, Taylor?
Hello. I actually don't know the topic going on, but I guess I just read it. I agree with your prompt, but I just joined, so I don't know what the conversation has been.
Oh, you can talk. I love talking about the prompt. I'm just talking to Skeet right now. We have these conversations once a week. I'm his therapist.
Well, I agree with that. The prompt. I think a lot of guys get their ego bruised, and then they feel jaded for life. Unfortunately, I've seen it many times. And I guess I would need to hear. I truly just joined, so I would need to hear like other people say stuff for me to have feedback.
Yeah,
I agree. Like I said, I agree. I agree. Women do bruise man ego. Like, boy, you ain't nothing as you think you is.
Okay,
I don't care what all you have done. You still ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with that. That's why like this is like the second prompt that he is that I agree with.
So you agree that men don't hold on, Ski. So you agree that hold on, Taylor. Let me ask. I gotta ask him one question because he's saying he agree. I think he only agrees with a part of it. So you agree? So do you agree that men don't get their heart broken? Do you agree that men don't get their hearts broken?
No, men don't get their heart broken. Men be disappointed. That's the only thing. But what I agree with and what they get disappointed at is this right here, that abuse ego.
See, he put that R. You see how? Hold on, say that abuse again. That abuse be whooping y'all ass. Hey, you see how you put that R in there? You be, hey, you say in the club, huh? You be like in the club.
Hey, but yeah, though, you know, because it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true as hell. You know what I'm saying? They abuse the shit out of them.
Ain't no R in there, man. Take that R out. In the club. Nigga say in the club, man. Go ahead, Taylor. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
No, I was gonna say based on his what he was starting to say, I was like, okay, I get it, because like you were kind of trying to point out, like he was deflecting, like, oh, my ego, but like I don't have a heart, and I think they say that after their heart has been broken. I feel like, sadly, a lot of times men only let their heart get broken once, and then from then on, they are leading their lives with ego, and I mean, they don't ever have like a genuine connection again after that, which is really sad.
Wait. Take it back. So you think that they had a genuine connection?
I think that the trope of like a man who gets his heart broken in high school and then like never truly loves again is like kind of true. It's like kind of sad that they like almost never open their heart again to people. Not all men, but
no, but you're right though, Taylor. You ain't wrong.
Hold on, Ski. You got a girl pregnant in high school. You don't count. You disqualified. So you ain't. You got two. Wait. You got. Hold on. I was gonna say you got 2 girls pregnant before the age of 18, right? No, 3. You got 3 girls pregnant before the age of 18, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
4. Make it going on 4.
4?
You can see going on 4.
Be careful, Taylor.
3, but going on 4 because we just long story short. But you can say going on 4. But yeah, 3 is facts though.
Okay, so you got 3 girls pregnant before the age of 18, so you don't count. You was breaking people's hearts. But yeah, so no. I don't think boys are getting their hearts broken by girls even in high school. I think that's a lie. That's a myth in and of itself.
Really?
That's a myth. That's a myth even in and of itself.
You think? Okay.
As a man, I'm telling you, I don't see it. I don't. It's the same shit.
Because a man.
Hold on, Ski. Wait. Go ahead, Taylor.
Let me talk, bro. Let me get this out though, public.
Come on.
Because a man true first breakup
is with his mama.
Friendship. Is with his friendship. No, with his homeboy. That's his true first breakup.
Ski would have said
a young boy first true breakup is with his friend, bro. It's with his homeboy, bro.
Why?
And that's a fact. Because you friends with a boy before you is with a girl. And so your real true friendship, your real true breakup is with a boy because you leave your friend for the girl. You leave your homeboy for her.
Why?
So you break your bond you had with him and everything you had with him so that you could be with her, bro.
Why would you do that? Why would you leave? Wait. Why do you have to leave your friend? What are you talking about? Why you just add the girl to the friend group? I was at the mall the other day and I saw like 4 high school students got out the car. And it was like 3 dudes and 1 girl. And it was 1 girl and 1 guy were together and then the 2 friends. Happened all the time when we were growing up. What are you talking about? We never we never dropped our friends.
Man, they lost public. They kids. They don't know what's going on until they get older, bro. They don't know what's going on until they get in their mid-20s, bro. They don't really know what's going on, bro. They don't know the trickery. They don't know the deception.
Trickery?
They don't know the
Who tricking who?
That's his own projection.
He's definitely projecting. He a trickster. He a trickster. He goddamn Gollum from fucking Lord of the Rings. You a trickster. Hey, what are you talking about? Never mind. Go ahead, Taylor. I don't want to ask that dude.
Well, so before I was going to ask you to elaborate on what you were saying, that guys are never in love in the first place.
Yeah, men are never in love to begin with. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because we're never vulnerable. You can't be. A woman has to have your heart to break it, right?
Why are you giving game to them to use against me?
No, but I'm interested in so I've always thought that pretty much guys definitely after, I don't know, their first heartbreak, don't have a heart. But you're saying they didn't have one to begin with. And so I'm interested in that.
That's why he's a panderer. Because why would he be giving
I've listened to him already.
The game to use
I wouldn't be on here if
men.
No, I'm not coming on here completely unknowledgeable.
He's a man giving women game.
Hold on, Ski. Hold on, Ski. The microphone you using is hot as fuck, my guy. Like that shit sound like it's in your fucking throat, no diddy. But wait, so yeah, no, I don't. That is a lie that men tell, right? Because even just think about it logically. Even in high school, boys are still cheating on girls. Boys are still being boys, even in high school. They're just young men. Like it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like girls are like terrible in high school and boys are like these sweet, no, they're still boys. They're just assholes. You're a girl, you know what boys was doing in high school, being basically like they're being like mini men. they're miniature men. They're doing the same type of shit, right? Like I'm not understanding. Like where's this idea that young boys? Hold on, Ski. Ski. I'm gonna have to drop you if you start talking over me. No, I'm saying no. I could drop you. It's my platform, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to drop you. I want you to stay up here for the conversation, but you got to respect it. So I'm saying that I would look at my situation I'm trying to think about what. Look, I could tell you I'll give you an example of the worst thing that happened to me in high school from a girl. Worst thing, you know what I'm saying? That age, right? Worst thing that ever happened to me. I had a girl that I was dating, 9th grade. Me and her were dating. We dated the whole 9th grade year, right? We met on the first day of school. She introduced herself. I introduced myself. We were up together the whole time. Okay, cool. Long story short, we ended up getting to a point to where we were gonna have sex with each other, and we didn't, right? I was afraid. She was ready. I was afraid. So we ended up breaking up in the summer, and that wasn't why we broke up, but we broke up before we had sex, right? We talked to each other. We stayed in contact. I'm thinking we getting back together, right? So school year starts again. Summer, you know what I'm saying? You live on different sides of town. Ain't like you can see each other. School starts again. She lived down the street from me. I knew when she got off the bus. I used to 2 weeks before, I waited for her, got off the bus, walked her home, whatever. This day, I waited for her, she got off the bus. I waited for her to get off the bus. She gets off the bus, and I'm like, hey, what's up? We start walking down the street, we hug, and she was a little weird, and I'm not you know what I'm saying? Not thinking anything of it. And this dude was walking, kind of behind, next to her, kind of, but I'm walking right next to her. I didn't even, long story short, she turned around, introduced me to the dude. She was like, oh, this is my friend Otis. Funniest shit ever. Me and Otis is best friends now. That's my nigga. I love the nigga to death. I love that guy to death. But at the time, the first time I met him, Otis ended up sleeping with the car. But I said the woman name. I'm sorry. He ended up sleeping. That was the worst. Hey, that's the homie. But that's the worst. That was oh my God. That's the type of shit that boys be taking and be like, you can't trust these girls. What?
That's actually my point. That's what's so funny is that's why that seems to be the villain origin story of a lot of guys is the fact that oh my God, I thought she was bae, and then she played in my face, and we were 17, and they're 33, not letting go.
That's why he don't like.
Hey, Skeet, man, shut the fuck up.
But I'm not putting anything against you. I think it makes more sense to blow it off. When I was in high school, if that had happened to me, I would have also blown it off. But it just depends on the person. But so I'm also not like lumping like men as like a whole and like whatever. But guys, even like this other guy, like talking, like he sounds like the type that would have happened to him in high school, and he would have been like, now he's like, you know, his mission in life is to like devalue women.
So the reason why you would have brushed it off, and the reason why I brushed it off. I got you. Hold on, man. God damn, bro.
Like, thank you for telling me I'm a piece of shit.
So
Thank you for telling me that public is a piece of shit.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I have.
You telling me I got the same talking points as him?
that's not what she said.
You sound like the guy with the chip on his shoulder forever.
That's not what she said.
I'm saying he sounds like the guy with the chip on his shoulder forever.
Yeah,
Public
Ski.
has gotten over it, right?
Yeah, So he's not listening. He don't know what he's saying. So I'm saying, but wait. So what I'm saying is that the reason why I let the shit go was because I didn't have like it. I could have easily let that like manifest or fester, I should say, into something worse. But the thing it would have had to have latched onto would have been the hatred that I have for women, right?
Yeah, or some sort of abandonment or something.
Well,
that's why you date.
Well, no, I think that, sir, stop projecting. You have 7 white baby mamas, or I'm sorry, you have 11 white baby. No, you have 7 white baby mamas. Yeah, stop.
Yeah, 7 white baby mamas, but that's because I don't.
But stop projecting. Sir. He got 7 white baby mamas. I know. Yeah, don't. He's a nut. Yeah. So I got a wife. I don't got a bunch of baby mamas. I got one wife. But yeah, so that is what it latches onto, and that is what's happening with the boys as they grow into men, that they have the disdain already. The misogyny, you know, that shit starts when you a kid. So by the time you get to high school, it's in you. Then if and when that girl breaks your heart, it latches on to the hate. So it's really the hate that's the thing. It's not the heartbreak. That's not what it is. It's the hate.
Yeah.
They use, but they justify it, right? They work backwards. They go, oh, they already hated the women. Then the woman does something, and they go, that's why I hate women. But why would that be the reason for me to hate women? Like, that's stupid. That was one girl that did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one girl that did something to me. That's not every woman. Like, I don't hate every woman. That's crazy.
Yeah, that makes actually.
That's the reason why you with white women. Ain't that you hate?
What the fuck? Literally, one of the guys I'm even referring to was mixed. So his mom was white, his dad was black, and I think he had a chip on his shoulder towards his mom. And that actually just kind of like connected the dots. And I'm like, okay, that's why you like have a disdain for like white women.
I don't know why Ski love white. I mean, well, he don't love them. He prefers white women, and he despises black women.
Prefer what they hate.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he don't hate white women. He hates black women for sure. He hates all women, but but hasn't he
dogged out 7 of them as baby mamas? So he kind of almost wants to. It's almost like I love you so much I hate you kind of thing. I think I've noticed that before, where it's like I don't know.
I think he thinks no. That's not what it is. He thinks white women are trophies. He thinks white women are better than black women. So he impregnated a bunch of white women to be like, see, I'm the man. Because ain't nothing the higher pinnacle for a lot of ignorant black men like him. They think that's the highest pinnacle of success. It's like, I'm gonna impregnate a bunch of white tea women. You know what I'm saying? Because look how many white baby mamas I got. They collect them, and then but he still hates black women though, because he comes on here every day, or not every day. He comes on here every time and talks about, like, that's the craziest thing. Like, if you got 7 white baby mamas, why do you? I don't know. Why you calling black women out their name? Like, why you not? You got 7 white baby mamas. Like, that's wicked work. Like, I'm not understanding. Focus on them a little bit, brother. Like, I would think you'd be like, they be coming at me. They be like, well, you know, whatever. I'm like, I got one woman. I don't got a bunch of women. I got one woman, right? That's my woman. I've been with her for 17 years. That's my wife. This motherfucker got 7 white baby mamas. But he out here talking bad about black baby mamas. I'm like, you got 7 white baby mamas. Talk about them. Can we focus on them?
It's funny that we don't reverse it, where it's like, oh, a mom has like 3 kids by 3 baby daddies, so you have 7 different children and mom.
No, they'll never do it for men. What'd you say, Skeet?
don't pander to black women.
You just pander to men, which is weird. That's the thing I don't understand. Why would you want to pander to men?
Pander to men either, though.
Yeah, you do. All you do is pander.
White women?
He panders to white women.
Nah, I don't pander to white women, but anyone with subhuman decency.
Subhuman decency?
11 kids, 7 baby moms. I just saw it down.
Yeah, he got 11 kids, 7 baby mamas. Yeah. He one of them ones, man. He a rare breed. He think he God. I don't.
Some people do have like a spread their seed complex, and that's interesting to me.
Yeah, he think he Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it that now.
Yeah, he think he Johnny Appleseed. He think it's his God given right just to go around the earth impregnating white women. Yeah, so be careful. Nigel said, for a big strong man, you do a whole lot of whining. Skeet. Tanthres said, if this was a video game, this mode would be quote unquote, stop making patriarchy your personality. Difficulty impossible. Get him out of here. Oh, they put 5 on that boy head. Miss Chrissy Baby said he would not fight Jonathan Wright. He would not fight Jonathan Wright. He do hair and beat up 3 men at the same time. Don't sleep. Tonight just said you hide behind pages to constantly come beg a man you quote unquote don't like for his attention and validation. Talk about feminine. You would pick me for pub, ho. I'ma said, please send him home. Go home, Roger. That's 7 on his head. Tanthres says his name Skeet because that's all he good for. Gotcha. Tonight just said, pick me, choose me, love me, Skeet ugly. She called that nigga Skeet ugly. Miss Chrissy Baby said, black and mild ash is stuck in his throat having ass. Hey man, I be telling y'all, be careful with the women. They roast game be on some other shit. I be treading lightly. You gotta be safe.
He also sounds about 45 or 50.
He's not. I think Skeet is like 30. How old are you, Skeet? 32? 33?
No.
I think 32, 33.
Because I wasn't even saying all that some insult.
No. He'd be like 33, 32, 33, something like that.
He sounds like an uncle.
Yeah, I bet you one of his kids about to have a baby at this rate. Cause so if he had his first baby when he was in junior high school, he said he was in the 8th grade. He in his 30s now. Yeah, his kid would be almost 20. Oh man.
In the 8th
grade. Does he unfollow Skeet? Unfollow Nee. Unfollow Nee, she said. Also, we did it, Joe. Oh man. Taylor, they said Taylor, block him. They protecting you.
I did it.
You did? Okay.
No, I didn't block him. I see people saying things like watch out and stuff, and I didn't do anything. He didn't, I don't know. Nah, they said block him. I don't know. Someone said I roasted him, and I was like, wait, what did I say?
I think it was a little light shade. Nigga gonna sound like a Newport. Nigga gonna sound like a Newport and 40.
He sounded, that was the thing. He sounds like he's been smoking a long time. He just, I don't know, sounded old.
Yeah, he was bad. Hey, but Taylor, I appreciate you coming up. Thanks for rocking out with us, man. Hey, we did it for real. I appreciate y'all. All the haters come back tomorrow. Y'all know what it is, man. We did it, y'all. We did it. Hey, shout out to all the old subs and the new subs, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that hit the super chat. Metal Kisses, Reese Skyler, Intently Purposeful, to Nigel, Ruby Payne, Jungers Rules, Miss Chrissy Baby, Intently Purposeful, Reese Skyler, Tanthres, Ama. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. We about to wrap this thing up. It was a long day. I did a lot on the intranets today. Let me see. That was 3. Damn, we did about 6 hours of lives today, man. Close to it. So I got to go, man. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.